Hello, guns girl. You thought I was going to say doink, huh? Well, I like to do that too, but I can't get it.
Right out the gate.
I can't get into that right now. We don't want to get into that right now. Hey, everybody. Right now, it's just Stevie and I. So here's what's going to happen. If people don't start coming in, we're going to go bye-bye. You already said hi to me. I saw your note that you sent me. You said, well, hello, lover. I got your hello already. What's happening, Stevie?
It's Friday night, baby. It ain't paid Friday night, but it's Friday night. Close enough.
The fucking weekend's here. That's all that matters. That's all that matters, you know. I'll do a little rundown first, and then I'll get into what we're going to get into. All right. Hey, Father and Son Adventures, what's going on? You can eavesdrop all anytime you want. You guys know that. So we had Preppin was in first, you guys. Oh. Preppin, good to see you. And if you say hello back to her like that, like you're a lover again, I'll have you kicked off YouTube. County Line Logging, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Swamp Rat's in the house with us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, Stalker Steve is in here with me. Big Dog of the Leather Kind is here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, he'll use his link and come on in and say hi. Once again, hello, guns girl. How are you tonight, sweetheart? Father and Son Adventures of Iowa. Just eavesdropping. That's all right. I just said that you can do all that. Richie, the Italian plumber. Hello, my brother. How are you? Mr. Will Hornbuckle. How the hell are you? Good to see you. How you been? Bush brother, what's going on, kid? Good to see you. P-NASCARs is in the house, everybody. Run down. I better say hello to... Hang on, P-NASCARs. Let me go. Did you invite Dish, by the way?
No, you want me to? I can.
Oh, always. You want me to get the little notepad, P-NASCARs, and write down everybody's name?
Be right back.
What do I care, Guns Girl? I don't care if you're naked at my chat. Frankie! What's up, kid? Frankie says Quagmires never end.
It sounds like a new series, Naked on the Chat.
Right? I'm doing all right, Will. I'm doing all right. Vanessa Kitty's in with the house with us tonight, everybody.
Hey, Vanessa.
All right, Bush brother. We'll be here, bud. Joe's Neon. What's going on? Joe's Neon, everybody. So listen, people out in YouTube land, August 1st, live streaming's going away. We have to do it their way now. And obviously it's something new. Hello, beautiful. Good to see you.
I hate new.
Sandy's Passions in the house, everybody.
Hey, Sandy.
So they're gonna. I have to look into it tomorrow. What I did today was. So haven't I, Guns Girl? I just didn't tell anybody till now. So I looked into YouTube today. Apparently, if I read it properly, there is going to be a way we're going to be able to invite people. I'm going to have to screw with it tomorrow. I have to download some encoder. Can anybody with half a brain or a brain better than mine tell me what an encoder is?
Encoder?
Encoder, Encoder.
I have an idea, but it's probably wrong, so I'm going to say I don't have.
I'm gonna bet that I'm gonna bet that Vanessa Kitty's the first one with the answer. But anyway, so I'm gonna try that. If not, this is gonna be the last. Well, it ain't gonna be the last Quagmire. It's gonna be the last Quagmire with guests. You know, and in that event, I'm still gonna do the chats, but they ain't gonna be a couple hours long. I'll tell you that.
Hi, I'll see you later.
All right, it'll be like an hour.
Actually, it just turned into a rant video.
Yeah,
A blog.
They'll probably go to an hour long or so.
Right.
Um,
I'm sure there's going to be something.
There's got to be something.
Yep.
Preppin, you want to go home now? I will block you forever right now, Preppin. Keep it up. It's the ring that came with the Cracker Jack. I don't know, Will. Will, I'll tell you, Encoder is a software that translates video from one type of file to another.
There you go.
Told you Vanessa. Did I not tell you Vanessa would be the first one? I don't know, Will. I don't know why they're changing it. Will's been on the Quagmire. For those who don't know who Will Hornbuckle is, why don't you click on his name and go find out. Will was on with us for quite some time. Every Friday night. Mr. I hit everybody in their mother's friggin' giveaway. He's hit more giveaways except for mine than I can shake a stick at.
Lucky kind of be a good guy to go to the casino with, eh?
I'm telling you, he hit some good. I'm telling you, he might not hit the yard giveaway. He may not do he didn't hit a 308. You know what I mean?
Right.
Some folks are using a program called StreamYard. It allows 6 folks at a time in live feed. You get it on their webpage.
Interesting.
That's cool, Will. Some folks are using a program called StreamYard. Is that through YouTube? So, Vanessa, you telling me I can have 6 panelists? Stevie, we have to write this down. We'll have to do some investigating.
Yep.
StreamYard.
Wrote it down. You just have to Google it. It'd take you right to it, probably.
No, it's a website, she said.
Right.
So it's nothing to do with YouTube. All right, Will. Good to see you again, my friend.
It's probably run by the government. So they can open up our in-house cameras.
Richie, is that what G Mangos is going to do? Is he going to go to StreamYard? But how do you let people know? You know what I mean? That you're on. How do you?
I'd say we let somebody else do it first and then use him for a guinea pig and then go copy him.
Right. G Mangos is doing
Speaking of which.
Where is G Mangos? Oh, is G doing his tonight or tomorrow night there?
He's in your outside chat right now there, buddy boy.
G Mangos is?
Yeah, he just popped in. Uh-oh.
StreamYard sucks. You have to pay. I ain't paying. And Vanessa says StreamYard will stream to YouTube through their webpage. It then allows you to have certain features and have 6 folks on your live feed at any time, but I have to pay. You can post a link right from this chat and invite people, Mike. Stumpa. Helga's Pennsylvania cooking. Hey, Big Dog of the Leather Kind, now that you're here. All right, G. That sounds like a plan. Big dog leather kind. While I have your ears, right? Remember the night that you and Stevie were having that issue? He can hear you, you couldn't hear him, and all that bullshit. The three of us had this real bad friggin' three-way going. Did I really say that? So I defriended you and then friended you back. That's why you lost your ranch. But obviously, as you can see, you have it back. All right, buddy. So I apologize. Don't press the button. Exactly. Why don't you get in here, bro?
What's this do?
Oh my god, that was too funny.
Right. It was almost like that scenario where somebody's trying to get in a car door with electric locks, and the guy keeps hitting the switch at the wrong time, and the other guy's trying to open it the wrong time.
Did you send Mr. Stump Greenwood of SC kind?
No, Mike, because you told me you sent them all.
That's right. You didn't. I suck. Listen, I do. I suck. You can use Skype for the show as well. Yeah, but Skype you can only have one person on, right? I think there's a way through YouTube, and I'm going to tell you how. So what I did on my phone today is I went to YouTube, right? And I went to what did I go to? I'm trying to remember. What I went into. Damn it. I think I went into settings through YouTube. Anyway.
However it works out, all I know is I hate learning new shit.
Yeah, well, firstly, I have to be the first one to try it, so. No Wi-Fi and phone data sucks tonight. You always have an excuse. Two weeks in a row, you're not even going to be on the final fucking Quagmire. Great.
Guilt.
It's all right.
Guilt.
Yeah, but she'll be on your chat tomorrow night. You
want me to send her a nasty Facebook message?
She's got that disease. I don't want to go on Mikey's. I'm just going to go on Stevie's. You know.
I am more handsome.
I wouldn't know.
That was funny shit right there.
I don't think that you were even close, but if it makes you feel better thinking that.
Cool, G. I will do that.
Names of software I know about. No, I got you. What did I miss? Stump. Oh, the vac pump is off. Try one. There you go.
That's awesome. That means he's making progress.
Thanks, G. I got it. I'm clicking on it right now, buddy. OBS Studio, Windows, free and open source software, video recording. All right. High performance real time video, audio capture, and mixing, create scenes made up of multiple.
Oh,
Oh my God, this is high tech bullshit there, fucking bro.
Hey, don't sweat it. Brother G just volunteered to walk us all through it.
Is it free? Hey Vanessa, you know what I saw today? Leaving Pease Air Force Base. Well, yeah, Pease Air Force Base in Portsmouth. A C-130.
Nice.
Right on, G. 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 I can't send links anymore unless. Are we on Facebook together, G? See, I'm not on Facebook with G Mangos, I don't think. Let me look it up, see if I am. My fucking memory sucks.
Okay, join the club. He says yes.
We are, buddy? I thought we were at one time too, but it's been. Gee. Yep, here we go. Whoops, wrong one. Nope, not you. Not you, you fucking homo. Oh, I'm probably gonna strike for that.
Actually, it's a descriptive word and a descriptive word. An action word and a descriptive word.
Gee, if you have time, right? I want you to come in. I can't believe that I didn't have you. I thought that I had you under the other list.
You want me
to make a list? Well, I tried to make a list on Facebook.
Silver bells.
Silver bell.
That's a song of the night. Hope it's stuck in your head now.
It's Christmas time.
Right at the top of the list. Invite sent, G.
Thank you. I'm still trying to learn how to fucking use this thing. All right. So I liked Peas, which they did not close it. Yeah, me too. But apparently it it was absolutely Vanessa, I never seen a C-130 in my life. For those of you who don't know what a C-130 is, if you ever see it in the movies, those big ass mofo planes that carry like fucking tanks and jeeps, and they got like 4 engines on each fucking wing, right? Unbelievably big fucking aeroplane. It was phenomenal.
Cool.
It was phenomenal.
That stuff leaves me dumbfounded how huge it is. I mean, I seen some warthogs coming in for a landing at the airbase by me, and holy shit, what monsters. C5, Mikey.
It was a C5? Yeah. My bad. I misspoke.
The C-130 is the one where they got all the guns hanging out the side and shit.
Vanessa, it's the absolute biggest friggin' airplane I've ever seen in my life. It had like 4 engines on each friggin' wing. Oh yeah, she's happy.
Was that the wife?
Yeah, she's wicked happy.
Oh boy.
I need to go burn some brush out back, but I'm not putting on pants to do
it. Careful with that fire. Just saying.
The KC-10s are huge. I don't listen. I don't know what it is. I thought it was a C-130. Obviously, I'm wrong, but I'm just going to tell you something. For or 5. I'm telling you, it's it's huge. Anywho, flying over 95 today in Portsmouth, I was like, oh, it's like a wet dream all over again. Where's G Mangos? Thanks, Richie. Richie said the KC-10s are the huge. That's what my youngest works on in the Air Force.
Awesome. Go Air Force.
Or as my brother used to call it, the chair force.
My son-in-law's in the Air Force.
Yeah, my brother left the Navy. He was there full time, and then he went to the reserves, and he left the Navy reserves and went into the Army, the Air Force reserves.
Right.
And he showed up and did his thing, and they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. This is not. Oh, all of a sudden, somebody has Wi-Fi.
Looked like she was crying there a little bit.
Stuff up.
It's all right, but you're here.
I didn't want you to get your panties in a wad, so I figured I'd hop in while my internet works.
Commando, no panties tonight.
Oh, look at you living on the wild side.
I ain't got mine on.
Yeah, but you don't ever wear them anyway. It's no different for you.
My. Who you been talking to?
So what the hell was I saying before I got totally sidetracked?
Waiting for G to pop in to save our ass.
Yeah, before that, what was I saying?
Big ass plane. Oh my God, I shit myself.
That was an hour ago. Give me somebody on in the chat room that can help me out.
You're like one of them court people who write down all the shit the judges say.
Oh, you got deployed, Richie? Where? Is he going to Afghanistan or? That sucks. That's what I was talking about. So my brother was in the Air Force. He shows up for duty and all that, you know. And they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. He goes, you're the new guy. That's cool. He said, but you got to understand something. This ain't the Navy. And then my brother's looking at him. He's like, my brother says, oh, they do call it the chair force. Like I started laughing. He goes, yep. I mean, then they have to do what they have to do because the officers all come in and all that bullshit. But you know what I'm saying? Steve, it's summer. Need a haircut? I cut hair.
Sweet. All the local places around here cut hair like shit. I ain't got hardly any hair to cut, and they screw it up every time.
Yeah. Well, why don't you fly out here and shave my head because nobody else will? Abu Dhabi. Oh, he's going to Abu Dhabi. That sucks.
And bless your heart, Rich, for knowing how to spell that.
I was just fucking smart as a whip. He's from Massachusetts. Why wouldn't he be? We're smart up here. Don't even get me going over there, Texas. Don't even get me going. Don't even get me going.
Just saying.
Don't give me that little
I didn't
fucking...
say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
You laugh. No, I'm not laughing, Richie. I laughed because I was told, you know, it's my brother. He did it, and he did his last shit. He did the Navy Reserve. He was full time in the Navy for, I don't know, 6-7 years or something, and then he did the Navy Reserves for umpteen years, and then he went to the Air Force for the reserves for, what was it, a 4-year stint? I think it was a 4-year stint down in Texas. All right, Ohio, we'll be here. Gee, I sent you the link. Where the hell are you? Oh, you can't come on? You at work? He's probably at work. Here I am, fucking. Get in here, G, and he's probably at work. Gee, how's Dave doing? Have you talked to Dave? Now, Richie, years ago, he used to play cards with a bunch of Marines. 3, 4, 5 of them. Every one of them in Vietnam. Every one of them badass, some bitches, right? They were always breaking my balls. So that's right. I keep forgetting. They're always breaking my balls. Well, get in here then, G. They're always breaking my balls. And so we had a family function. And my father says, "Who are you playing cards with?" So I told him, he says, "Jesus Christ," he says, they're most of them went to school with your aunt. I said, "Yeah, I know. They know her." Anywho, he says, I says, "Dad, they're all Marines. They're all fucking super cool guys. They're all veterans. And every one of them a frontline guy. There was one, he's a retired lieutenant something. What was he? Anywho, he said, "Listen, are they good natured?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's okay. He said, "When they break your balls, just do this. Say, hey, all you people, all you guys, I have a question for you." And then just say, "How long did it take you Marines to get into the regular Navy?" Well, let me tell you what the fuck happened today, and I said that. I had a guy literally wanted to fucking kill me. Lieutenant Colonel, I think he was, Vanessa. He wanted to kill me, and that Lieutenant Colonel, he is the one that saved my life. He started yelling at me. He was, "Leave him alone." And then one of the guys was fucking bullshit. "Mikey, I'm gonna kill you." And he says, "Who the fuck are you to say that to me?" Da 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 da, and all this shit. I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna kill my father." And I'm like, "Guys, relax." I said, "I thought you were good natured." "Do you know what you just said?" I says, "Yeah." I says, "But the truth of the matter is, you get paid by the Department of Transportation, don't you?" Well, that didn't fucking help matters.
Right, Vanessa. They were triggered.
Oh yeah.
Back before they even invented the word.
Yep.
It's kind of funny. Anti-gun people using the word triggered. I'm going to start using that for trigger is part of a firearm, don't you?
But yeah, so never say that to a Marine.
You mean to a Navy guy?
Yeah. Well, these guys were frontliners. They weren't. Oh, really, Richie? Well, hopefully he'll stay safe over there.
Right. Keep your head on a swivel.
Hang on, guys. Thank God she's gone. Anyway, I shouldn't say shit like that. She can rewatch this. Oh,
Right.
She don't watch my channel.
Delete.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah, so these guys they were front fucking line fucking infantry guys that seen shit and did shit they shouldn't have to see and shouldn't have to do. Just like 8 million other guys, but you know what I'm saying, and girls. Yeah, Trigger was what's his name's horse, wasn't it? The Lone Ranger. Another good Saturday morning TV show gone.
Oh yeah, did I tell you another Michigander, by the way? The Lone Ranger.
Well, you shut up.
Hi-ho, Silver. Actually, a buddy of mine in like 5th, 6th grade lived in the old Lone Ranger's house. It was pretty cool. They still had the horse stables and stuff there.
Yeah, you should be safe on that page, Richie. I heard on the radio, Richie, Iran let a missile go 600 miles or something. Hang on 1 second, guys.
Hey.
Take over the show.
All right. Well, here we go.
Log away.
I just sent out about 30 invites. A bunch of people nobody knows. Let's get this party rolling.
Right.
I'm here. Enter the thumb. Begin the thumbs down. Don't even.
You think it might be you, huh?
How many thumbs down do we have right now?
2.
2? Well, we'll see how many we get.
Right on, Rich.
What the hell did I do?
I don't know. What did you do?
I don't know. Can't figure out what I'm doing.
Mike muted himself, and he's still just talking away.
Ohio.
Yes.
You guys suck.
What?
What?
You guys suck a dick.
Listen, what I do in my spare time is nobody's business.
You suck.
I was trying to tell you that when shut up, Will Hornbuckle was here.
Oh yeah, what was he doing? Just bragging about all the shit that he's doing lately.
No, he came in to say hi. Although I did bring that up. That's right. Big Bird does live in your town.
Hey, Mikey, guess what?
Hey, what, honey?
You're number one.
Number one.
Really? You're going to be the
Number
first?
one.
Do you really want to be the first hot chick I've ever fucking kicked off my chat?
You know you love me.
Do you really want to be the first hot chick that ever kicked off my chat?
I mean, after all, she's the only hot chick that's ever been on the chat.
Not true.
Oh, okay.
Not true. Plenty of hot chicks on my chat. Where the hell you been?
That's all right. She knows she has a place to land.
I don't know.
That's all right. Get me off of your chat. I'll totally just go over to Stevie's.
That's how you are.
I think that's where you start.
It's all right. It is, because I invited her 18,000 times. She want to come to my chat. First chat she goes on is yours. It's all right. I get it. I understand.
Well, there was a period that I was absent for a while, so I don't even know who you had on this chat. So
I had let me see. Well, you were on it when Will was all there and all those guys, right? Tim and right. And
yeah, I think in my mind what I was thinking of was trying to be crude to
and Chad,
someone else, but it wasn't your chat; it was their chat.
Oh, that chat? No.
Yeah, the one Mikey ran.
Right.
Just saying.
the one that Mikey used to get in trouble quite frequently over. Just ask Tish, she'll tell you.
Dude, I think I ate some bad ham or something earlier, man. I made a sandwich, and I was doing okay. And about an hour later, it just hit me out of nowhere. I was like, oh, man, I had to run to the bathroom and throw up. I was like, wow.
I don't want to hear that shit on a Friday night.
Shit.
If you're drunk,
well, dude,
that's
talk about a chat downer.
Yeah, well, I was sitting there, and you sent the link, and I was debating on whether or not to get on or not. Then I was like, you know what? I actually feel pretty good for some reason now. So,
well, if you start feeling sweaty and clammy, please leave. I don't want to see live vomit on screen.
Oh,
I'd be done.
You'll be okay. I just don't think that sandwich agreed with me. So, see what happens when your wife's out of town. You eat fucking bad food and shit. You don't.
I got a 3-day rule. If it's in the fridge 3 days, it's in the garbage. Sorry.
Hey, thanks for that thumbs down there, Ohio. Appreciate
it. What did I tell you, Steve? What did I tell you? I'm sitting right here.
Yeah, okay. Swamp rat.
How many do you have now?
How many do I have? What?
Thumbs down.
2, 3.
So we gained 1 since I came in.
Yeah. So, can you remember Timmy? He was a digger. You remember Tim?
Tim Kaine? Or Tim James?
Yeah. And then, who else do we have? Oh my God, there's been so many. Who did I miss? Chad, Timmy, Gia Gryden was on.
Yeah.
You
know, I was talking to somebody today, and we were going over some like old videos and stuff.
Yep.
And we were looking at. It was October 2016 is when Peachy Prepper died.
I didn't know the month, but I remember the year.
Yeah.
Yep. She was on my chat too.
Yeah.
Oilers Prepper.
Oilers Prepper, yeah. She was on
my chat. Yep.
Mouse Toes.
Yep. So you see, I had hot women on my chat before.
That's right. Sorry, I'm just.
You were probably still in elementary school, Gunpowder.
I don't know.
Okay. So I don't want to hear it. You were probably still batting your eyelashes at your teachers down in Texas.
I probably was. I ain't even gonna deny that. I had some hot teachers.
I'm sure with your eyelashes you were batting.
Shaking my booty when I walk. Yep. I'm totally doing that.
No doubt. That's how the Texas people do it. That's how the Texan girls do it. You know. So there's been a lot. And then I rescued Steve, from fucking Sunglass Man. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't rescue you. Michelle did. That's right, too. I forgot. And it's Trapper. There's a shit ton of people in this chat. Shit ton. T.I., Johnny, Dish. Shit ton.
There was a video I seen today for Ohio gun owners. They were going around to certain county fairs. They were at like Claremont County Fair, and they were all there to watch the county commissioners take down the no firearms sign at the fairgrounds.
Nice.
Yay.
Yeah. So now that's still the law still applies to the buildings being government buildings. So you can go on the fairgrounds, you just can't go inside any of the buildings if you're carrying.
Right. Hey, that's halfway there.
Yeah.
Here's a couple of things that never made sense to me. All right. I bartended, so I did one time ask a guy at the bar. It was a private bar, so it wasn't like it's a public bar. It's a private bar, so rules are different. He just got back from the fucking range. And after I gave him his third beer, I said, "Hey, do me a favor." He goes, "Why?" He goes, "Why don't take your car, put your gun in your car?" And he got offended.
After his third beer? What an idiot.
I said, "Listen to me." I go, "You're lucky I didn't do it after. You're lucky I served you because I didn't have to." I says, "And you've had your gun for a long time. You know booze and fucking guns don't mix." I said, "So go. Just go drop it in the car and come back." He's like, "Mikey, I don't have to do that." He's done. I says, "It's a private bar. Yes, you do. Go." He got mad at me, but he went and did it. I had a bunch of people tell me I was wrong. You shouldn't have done it. You're fucking ignorant. No, I'm not ignorant.
He shouldn't have had to do it. As a responsible gun carrier, he should have done it himself.
Fucking right.
Right. Well, I mean, you can't even you
can't go to gun ranges and drink.
Well,
You can't
go
drink.
to
You can't use a gun range. The gun ranges that have bars, you can't go shoot after you've had a beer.
Yeah, well, you can't like wear your gun and go to a bar or restaurant.
You shouldn't
and drink and drink.
That's
And then
just dumb.
people that lock their gun in their car and then they go in and they have a few drinks and then they leave and go home, then they get pulled over. Well, if you are intoxicated enough or you're not even intoxicated, but if you have been drinking and you're in possession of a firearm, you done fucked yourself there too.
Yep.
Right.
Just a silly move all the way around.
Yeah.
It's just, if you're going to carry, I've come to the point
It's a
where
recipe for disaster.
if you're going to make the commitment to carry a gun everywhere, then you got to make the commitment not to fucking drink alcohol while you're out and about.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's why I smoke meth when I go out.
It's easier to conceal.
Because that's because you buy it from our local fucking.
Yeah, make a run to Ohio once a week.
Once a week.
Who's living in the van down by the river.
I'm sorry. No, look at me. Do I look like a meth addict? No, I look like I look like a cheeseburger addict.
You
well, hey, cheeseburger, more like the fucking casserole dish. But just saying, I don't want to be one to correct you or nothing. You know.
The meth diet.
Hey, Richie, you still out here? Richie the Italian plumber? Any news on the home front? I watched Guns and Gadgets the other day. I've been, I watch his as much as I can. Yeah, they have Swamp Rat. Swamp Rat, you're just coming back because I saw that you only have like 3 subscribers and you got a shit ton before. How old are you, Mikey? Vanessa, that's not very nice. I can't ask you how old you are. GI Customs, another one who used to be on this chat.
GI Customs.
You can go into a bar or restaurant in Massachusetts with a firearm. Not that I'm promoting drinking in a bar or restaurant. I know you can.
Yeah, you can here too. You can, but you just can't drink.
Right, but you can't.
I can carry my firearm into any bar in Ohio, but I cannot drink.
Right, and you shouldn't anyway. So, even if you're allowed to, you shouldn't.
Right.
But to answer your question there, Vanessa, I will be 52 years of age come September 12th.
God damn.
I know. I'm almost as old as Ohio.
Yeah.
Right, Richie. Exactly. If you're not a drinker, then have at it.
Oh, did you let me learn how to
That's
talk here.
all, folks.
Wow. That's all, folks.
Any of you guys see my last video I put up about the gun community drama?
No, I suck.
Man,
no,
jeez,
go ahead.
No,
my good friends don't even watch my own fucking videos. What the
I
fuck?
watched this.
I bet
Gold
Gunpowder
video?
Beauty watched it.
The gold video? I commented on it. You didn't even like it and say thank you, you asshole.
What video?
I watched your last 3 videos.
What were they?
The goal.
The gold.
Yeah, GOA, goal, whatever. We call it goal here in Massachusetts, Gun Owners of American League.
Oh.
The giveaway, I mean, the stickers, all the stickers you got, and you shouted out my chat, Stevie's chat, and all those other guys.
Yeah,
Emma Vet, Emma. They like the katana guns. So don't tell me I ain't watching your videos, you jackass.
Well, I've had 3 more since then too. So
yeah, well, you know what? I just got done working, so leave me alone. What do I know about that? No, I was just watching Guns and Gadgets.
But you're watching Guns and Gadgets, but you won't watch mine, and I've known you. Gee, see, this is my issue with you, man.
He's from Massachusetts. Sorry.
The loyalty of those masters.
I'm telling you, them fucking massholes.
Fucking right. And you can't call me a masshole because first of all, you've never been here.
I have been there.
Where did you go in Massachusetts?
Boston.
Okay, another fucking guy from New York, from Manhattan. Manhattan. We don't have an R in Boston. It's Boston.
Boston. Boston. And I drove a cab
Boston
there, and their
Nobody
fucking roads are insane.
I don't even know why people say it. Nobody says Boston. Where you from? Boston? No, Boston.
Boston.
All right.
But I drove a car, and like I said, your roads are insane up there in Boston.
Yeah, they suck.
They're like the original roads from like 1776 and shit.
Yeah, probably.
Still got red coat blood on them.
Oh, they're only about 4.5 foot wide, so you can't really fit a car on most of them.
That was the massacre. The massacre happened right in downtown Boston.
I went to the old garden.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I missed that place. Great place to watch a hockey game, basketball game, wrestling.
Well, we went and seen the Celtics, and man, it was fucking hot in there. It was
like, oh, yeah. The fucking Bruins when the Bruins made the fucking playoffs and come fucking April, dude, that fucking ice, the fucking fog everywhere. You couldn't even fucking skate.
Yeah, it was just, I mean, I think they said it was like 103 on the fucking court, but it was like, 98 degrees up in the stands.
That place was a fucking oven.
Somebody turn a fan on at least.
They had like exhaust fans and stuff working, but I don't think it actually did anything.
Did I just lose the fucking outside chat? Dumbass. Donkey. Am I still here?
Yep.
Fuck. Anyways, listen, we're going to do our best to find a way to fucking have chats here. All right. But like I said, if not, we'll figure something out.
Yeah. OBS probably.
We're not going to go anywhere. But Mikey, your title says The Last Quagmire. It has a question mark. And besides, you think I'd do a Last Quagmire and not have fucking like 5 giveaways and have pretty much, and have people rotate in and out, pretty much whoever was on my chat before. You know what I mean?
Right.
Stevie, what are you turning in the foot? What are you turning in the wood lathe?
Right now I got a piece of I think it's red cedar root that I tried some epoxy on.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Where you fill all the voids. Well, I'm still working on it. As of now, I used the wrong epoxy. It's a little bit too brittle, but I don't really care for it.
We sell epoxy. I don't think it's the epoxy you use, though. It's for painting. And I sell the little ounces, the little fucking tubes, ounces of hardener.
I dumped about a half gallon in that sucker. That's how bad it was. But I don't know. I'll see how it turns out, and I'm videotaping it, but I'm not taking pleasure in it because some of that epoxy comes off there like shrapnel.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're going to have, you know any leather people out there?
Right off the top of my head, I can't think of any.
Mr. Charlie might do it for you.
I heard he does really good work.
He does. He does. Here's what I would do. All right. I would have them make you a leather apron.
Whew, there's about $400.
Well, you're fucking single. Start fucking getting up the chillins.
Yeah, there you go.
Get up the chillins. For all you Irish like that.
What do you need a leather apron for, Mikey? For protection from the wood lathe?
Yeah, if he's going to get fucking shrapnel off the wood lathe.
Mostly hit me in the arms.
Go get one of them big blue 55-gallon drums. Cut some holes in it for your head and your arms.
Throw it over it.
There you go.
That would be awesome.
You look like the fucking Michelin Man.
That'd make for a great video right there.
Right. Shrapnel protection at its highest.
You could probably jerry rig a fucking God. Right?
Yeah, it's not too awful. I got the face mask and the earphones, so it protects my ears and my face. It's basically just my arms. I almost need a pair of gauntlets.
We're kind of hoping it does something to your face. But
Thanks.
That could be an improvement.
Try to make yourself a little bit improving.
It'd be like one of them soap operas. He'd have like all those bandages all over his head for like 6 months, and then they would do an unveiling one night on the Quagmire, and it looked like fucking Tom Cruise or something when he got done taking the bandages off.
Hey, Mr. Tolley, how the hell are you? Can we send Mr. Tolley a link, please?
I do not have him on my Facebook.
You sent him the last one, didn't you?
I don't think so. I'll go look, but I don't think so.
Yes, you did. Another Friday Night Quagmire, man.
Right. Hammering in the basement.
Yep. Where'd Stumper go?
Probably went night-night.
Stumper's been around a while on here, too, so. Ohio, I was trying to think of who our first people on we had. And if Gear was here, he would tell me in like fucking 32 seconds.
Right.
The guy's like a fucking sponge. He don't forget shit. No, not in Facebook, his email. Hey, Big Dog of Leatherkind, you gonna come in or what? Look at that. We have 2 leather guys on at the same time. Again.
I think they're hanging out together or something lately.
Oh, singing fucking holding hands, singing Kumbaya, are you?
Check Google Hangouts there, Tully.
Oh, did you?
Mr. Tully, check your Google Hangouts.
Did you send him one?
I think I did it right. Somebody, I mean, he just needs to check and see.
I'll fan your guns, girl. Don't you worry. All right, no problem. No problem, Big Dog of the other kind, bro. Just do what you got to do. I'm just letting you know. You know what I mean, kid? I know you were there, Mr. Tolley. We had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. A lot of good people came in and out. I miss a lot of those people. We had what's his name there? Another fucking. Was he in Michigan? Where was he? Ohio. Where are you?
He's sending Mr. Tally a link, I
Yeah,
believe.
I'm here.
that's right. Who do we have on anyway? He actually wound up divorcing his wife.
Talking like the metal detector guy.
Yeah.
Frank?
Who?
Yeah. Digging Freedom, Frank.
Yeah. We used to have Frankie on here.
Digging for
A
free.
lot of Jack has been on here. A lot of nice people. I mentioned them last week too. Who was it? Flint and Steel was on. So many people. I can't even. There's no fucking way to be able to name all of them. No way in hell I'd be able to name all of them. Vborg 001. How are you, buddy? Great to see you. Say goodbye to Prepping Guns Girl. He's going away. Say bye-bye. It's like, get a fucking rum. You know what I mean? Don't live too far apart from each
Oh,
other.
yeah. Don't forget about Saint and G. Greg.
Oh, the Saint. I was just on a chat with him last night. He's on G Mango's chats all the time.
Richie, who else do we have, buddy? Well, obviously you were there, but who else do we have? We had a bunch of people, didn't we, Richie?
Matt from Resist the Tyranny.
Yep.
The Fat Man.
Yeah, I said chat already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to leave you. I'm not. You want to go? You want to get kicked out of here too? Yep, we did chats on digging, we did chats on everything under the sun. You name it, we did it.
Where's the link, Ohio?
I sent it to his Hangouts.
Don't
And plus, I also added him to this room.
Wait a minute. I think I have him on my email. Stand fast. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
If
I'm
he
still
just
here
goes to
somewhere.
his Gmail account and pulls up his Hangouts, he should be right there. There should be one right there.
I'm pretty sure I saved his. Where's my address book? Hello?
No, where's your address book?
What? What?
Oh, right on, P.
I said, I don't
NASCAR.
know. Where is your address book?
I don't know. I don't see it under my. It says inbox, starred, snoozed, important, sent, drafts, categories, sent, trash, personal, travel, more. Chats, scheduled, all mail. I don't have my address book anymore.
NASCAR said, don't forget Bird Dog.
Come on. Like I forget her.
And Cobra.
Cobra. That's right. Yep. you kidding me right now? I lost my fucking.
Mine.
Are you serious? You got to be kidding me, right? I do. I don't have an address. All my address book is gone. That's phenomenal.
Check the internal, Mike.
Okay.
Okay.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm sorry, folks. I'm trying to get Mr. Tolley in here, and apparently, my Gmail decided that it was time that I don't need an address book.
All right, Fat Man. If I sent something to fatmanleather@gmail.com.
I'm gonna have a conniption fit. I am gonna have a conniption fit. They're all gone, every one of them. Who was the first other guy, the fireman from California that lived in NC? Oh yeah, Richie.
Rich, get your
Ricky
six
Hughes.
covered.
Yeah, is your 6 covered?
You know, I was going to talk about him.
Yep. Oh,
We always teasing about that big fucking crossbow. Did you shoot the crossbow yet? That big one he had in his yard.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Built it out of old hammock parts or something?
Something.
Yeah, P-NAS cards. I haven't seen bird dog in forever. I had her on Twitter. I still do, but we haven't chatted with her in quite some time. That's right, Blue.
You're my boy, Blue.
Oh, Blue 823, yeah.
Blue 823.
Where's he? I haven't seen anything from him.
The Delaware Patriot was on my chat.
I've seen Blue around G Mangles a few times.
Working class woodsman.
I'm looking at his channel. His last video was 7 months ago when he did Pennsylvania deer hunting season, rifle season.
Right.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the top-notch leather guy on this fucking YouTube channels.
Shit, I don't know about that.
I do. You have no competition.
Damn, dude. You're fucking digging a hole, aren't you?
Damn.
He's probably sitting in his fucking chair doing his fucking leather work going, I'm going to fucking kill Mikey.
Right.
I ain't got internet out at my shop.
No, not you. Big Dog Leather.
Oh, probably. That's okay.
Well, for the longest time, I would break his fucking balls, and he'd be showing something. I goes, yeah, Mr. Tully could do something like that. Don't worry about it. I would always just fucking put the screws to him, you know.
That's good for him.
He does just fucking
humble.
fine. He makes some good fucking product, and he knows I'm only breaking his balls.
Yeah.
He does a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, P-NASCAR's TR came in here plenty of times.
Oh yeah.
Yep. We had a lot of people on. Mr. Tully remembers all those people we had on. Well, he remembers some of them.
Well, I remember, yeah, 1 or 2.
I'm gonna mail this to you, Mike, and then I'm gonna let people. Then I'm gonna call the authorities and let them know it's coming your way.
What is it? What is it? I can't.
A magazine that holds more than.
That looks like a clip with more than 10 fucking rounds in it.
That's right.
Let me see. Hold that up again, because I put you on present. How many you got in that?
18.
Oh, that's fucking 20 years for me, kid.
Just messing with you, bro.
Hey, Richie.
It's only 18.
Richie, how many years we get for that? I'll never have a gun again. Yeah, it's.
I'm glad that failed here in Minnesota.
Oh, the restricted.
Yeah, they tried to do the restricted magazine business.
What the hell are you guys doing up in Minnesota electing some of these people you elected?
Aw.
Jesus.
Fucked if I know.
Put Jesse back in office.
I think they got hornswoggled.
Put Jesse
I don't
back
know.
in office.
Well, it's because, you know,
That's
all
what
the,
happens. That's what happens when you let another country invade your whole entire city and area.
Well,
And then you
when,
give them
yeah.
voting rights.
when an ex-president puts them there, it's kind of hard to say no.
Yeah, have you ever
Right.
been to? Why is that one of those? Is that one of those? What do you call it? Cities too?
Ex-president Ding Dong stuck a bunch of Somalis there,
Yeah.
refugees. So there you go.
Yeah, but what do you call it? You call it a
Sanctuary.
say it again.
oh yeah,
Sanctuary city.
Minneapolis is a sanctuary city.
Yeah, so it's in Lewiston, Maine. Go to Lewiston, Maine.
No.
Is it now?
It's,
What they should do is they
it's
should
probably
go
just as
into
cold in
every
Lewiston,
city.
Maine as it is in Michigan.
Those cities that have that sanctuary bullshit, they should just roll up in there during a city council meeting and arrest every single one of them and drag them out in the street.
Yep.
And
They can't.
put them in fucking shackles and shit.
Let
They
me
can. It's federal. It's federal, man.
let me explain something to you. Somebody with faster fingers than me, and that can read a lot quicker than me. Type in Lewiston, Maine, sanctuary city, and then type in how do I say this? Cool. How many years ago was it now? I'm trying to think. A girl was sexually assaulted, and they couldn't arrest the guy. And it's something to do with. It's something to do with.
Let her in.
Yep. And it's also there's a Ohio. If he goes to the courthouse, he can be arrested in the courthouse. So they try to get him. They try to get him in the courthouse so they can arrest him.
You weren't listening to what I was saying.
What, buddy?
I said they need to go in during a city council meeting and shackle them all up and drag them out in the street.
Oh yeah. Well,
I didn't say anything about arresting them or police or anything. I'm talking about
no, I'm telling you.
we the fucking people. We the people just can go in there.
I know, but here's the thing: it's a sanctuary city. Are they U.S. citizens now? If they're U.S. citizens now, you gotta let them stay. You know. I own pre-banned Glock mags, 15 and 17 rounds, Mikey.
What makes them? What makes them a sanctuary city? Or what makes them U.S. citizens? Just making it to the city? No, you got to go through all that stuff.
No shit.
If you go through everything and take the citizenship test and go get sworn in and all that, that's fine. Welcome.
If you want to throw up in your mouth, right? Read the article read that. Click on the link that Big Dog of the Leathercon just put in the.
Yeah, that's a pretty good article.
All right, read that article, and you will understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh shit! I just lost the chat, didn't I?
I can't do it because I'm on mobile right now. But
Oh no, there it is. Okay. So Richie owns pre-banned Glock mags, 15 and 17 rounds, and also pre-banned AR mags, 30 rounds. You suck. 30 rounds in an AR in Massachusetts. What's the matter with you? That's against the law.
Only if you pointed at somebody.
Right.
I read an article the other day where a guy got arrested and charged with felonies. because he had hollow point bullets in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think at one time you couldn't have hollow points in Massachusetts too. I think they've since changed that law. It's different wherever you go. Mr. Tall, you guys aren't what do you call it, right? You're not constitutional carry.
No, we're not. You have to have a permit here.
Is it like jumping through fucking hoops?
Well, you got to take a class,
Right. Yeah, that's no way.
do a range test, make sure you know how to operate the doggone thing.
What you need to do is go get you one of these, Mikey.
Was that a grand?
Mosin Nagin.
I can't see.
Mosin.
Oh yeah, okay. Hey, how come that's not pink? I am such an asshole. Yeah, never mind. Richie carries hollow points here in Mass. I knew you could, but I thought at one time, Richie, you couldn't.
I got something that's right up your alley right here, Mike.
Go ahead.
Perfect for you.
What's that? Hang on, let me click on you. All right. What is that? I like that synthetic though. It looks nice.
Looks like a cricket.
It's what it is. Look how tiny this thing is. Look at it.
Dude, I got.
If you hold it real close to the camera, it looks huge. Like,
Your fucking arm's bigger. Your arm's bigger than the fucking thing. What is it? A 22?
Yeah, a little 22. We got two of them. Of course, I got two sons, so we got two of these. But he's pretty much outgrown it, and he's looking to upgrade now.
Give him a 117.
Look, bro.
Well, I think we're doing 22, but I think he wants just a bigger rifle. He wants to go with the I found the Rossi RS-22 for $99 at Palmetto State right now.
Rossi's are pretty decent.
It's a Mossberg 702 Plankster.
You should get him an old Henry.
I have a Henry.
Go ahead, Stevie.
Oh, I got the chipmunk version of the cricket.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
With stock.
Are they not fun as hell to shoot, Steve?
Dude, I bought two. I love this thing.
And it'll fit in a backpack, and about this much of the barrel sticks out, and that's it.
Look, I can cock the damn thing with one finger.
Yeah.
Hey, how's the trigger on that?
Actually, smart ass. Actually,
I did a trigger job on this, and it's really nice. Make sure, here we go. And then you
Here we go. You guys are bad.
I gotta go. I'll be right back.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding. Fucking drywall and shit falling down all over you.
Swamp rat.
My favorite one's the guy that's sitting there talking and about one gun, and he takes the gun and he sets it behind him.
yeah, the shotgun.
And he picks another gun up, and the shotgun falls. It's like boom, and it's like fuck.
Actually, the trigger is really nice on this. No creep.
Yeah, they're
Feels like about maybe 3 pounds.
Richie bought a
got a crisp break to it.
Yep.
Richie just bought a Glock 43X a few weeks ago. Love it. 10+1. Wow.
Yeah, Steve, you're right. There's like no creep at all. It's like just stick your and you're in there, and it's just there's no creep.
Yeah.
And then
Wait a minute. Wait. Back up a step. Back up a step. There's no creep. Stick it in here. What?
What?
Never mind. You're talking about sticking shit where it don't belong. Richie.
Oh, I was talking about there's no creep. I mean, if you look at the trigger, it doesn't move. As soon as it moves, it releases the firing pin.
Car firearms used to be in Massachusetts.
I thought they were in Connecticut.
Richie just said, Mikey, car arms on Ohio's hat is originally from Worcester, Mass.
Oh, that's why it's spelled wrong. Ka. See the H? Ka.
Fuck you. Pinasca says 22s are my favorite guns to shoot. They are just fun. I like plinking around for hours. You could spend hours with a 22.
Right. And you can spend hours and it only costs you $17.99.
Or a 17. You know, those are just fun guns to fucking, you know what I mean?
I found this other day. Where'd that go?
Mr. Tolley, what did you shoot when you did do you remember when you did the VR to my thing and you went to the range? What did you shoot?
Oh God, I don't remember.
I thought it wasn't a 22.
Long time ago, Mikey.
I know. I don't think it was a 22 though.
Probably not.
I know that was some time ago, wasn't it, bud?
That was a long time ago.
I know. I'm gonna have to do another one now, huh?
I found a box of 22 Magnums, but I don't have a 22 Magnum, so I'm going to have to go buy a 22 Magnum now. And shoot these.
I do if you want to send them to me. Just saying.
I mean, it's not a full, but it's a Maxi Mags.
Maxi.
CCI Maxi Mags.
There's a
CCI Maxi Pad.
I watched a guy do a thing with CCIs. He did a comparison between 22 mag and a 17 HMR with using the CCI, and that 17 HMR he was using the Hornady what do you call it?
VMAX.
Yeah. And wow, what a fucking. They're pretty much the same fucking gun.
I'm trying to make out the price tag on this. You're not going to believe this shit. How much?
A lot?
No, this is old. This is old.
$6.95.
That's
You
what
are
I'm saying.
$1 off, man. It was $5.95.
Nah.
For how many? 20?
50.
50.
Wow.
Back before the crisis.
Well, this was probably purchased back when I was still in high school. So we're talking in the early 90s.
Yeah.
Late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, they were like $5-6 for years until that crisis, and then they shot right up to 12 or 14. Bunch of lying bastards. 22 shorty, my butt.
You know what's funny? You guys out in the Midwest, in the South, how come it seems as if, Richie, tell me I'm wrong. Why does it seem as if their ammo's cheaper than ours?
Because we don't live in a communist state, and they don't.
No, asshole. I can go to New Hampshire, too.
Well, plus it's
57.2.0. What's up?
less for logistics and stuff for shipping for shipping and delivery. You guys are out on the east. Most of the ammunition's made in the Midwest.
Yeah, true. That could add to it.
It's
Mr.
just
Toller,
like cowboy boots. Cowboy boots and cowboy hats are cheaper in Texas than they are in Minnesota. You know.
Mr. Toller, is your ammunition expensive?
Depends on what you're buying. I think it is, but I reload, so.
See, that don't count.
Yeah,
when you reload, everything's expensive to those guys.
I cast my own bullets for pistols and
That's right, too. I
reload on my own.
Yeah. That's right. That's a science too. I was watching a video on that. Holy shit. And the guy's like, for you beginners, you don't want to do this. You don't want to add. And I'm like, then why tell them? You know what I mean? Because you know some not
So that they know.
No,
Some people, YouTube is the only source of information they have.
yeah, I know.
It's the only one they'll look into. Every reloading book tells you everything you need to know right in the beginning of it.
Yep.
It's every book I've ever looked at.
A lot of people don't like to read.
Right. Who wants to read?
Richie,
And
you
I'll tell
what?
you what, I've
Not
seen,
good.
Don't
I've
read when I can
seen
watch the
quite a,
video.
Richie, they thought you were a New Hampshire resident or a Maine resident. That's why you were able to walk right the fuck out.
I've seen quite a few dangerous reloading videos too. So you got to watch what you're watching.
That's what I'm saying. But
Yeah, there's been some that I've seen and I have never reloaded, and I just look at it and that doesn't seem right. And then I asked my father-in-law about it, and he's like, "Yeah, the dude's gonna get his hand blown off."
Right.
I watched a guy that had, this was just a few days ago, and it wasn't on YouTube, it was on Facebook. And it was a live video, and they were down in somebody's basement that they were interviewing him or something. And he had different setups on like a workbench.
yeah,
And it was just at the very end, he's like, "Well, come on down here. I'm loading some 9mm right now." And it's like, chickadee, 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 and it's just kicking him out. I mean, technically he's reloading because it's in his basement, but it was all automated. And it was filling, putting the powder in, putting the primer. This machine is doing everything. And it was only, so big on a workbench. And he's like, "Yeah, I produce about 3,700 rounds an hour or something like that." I'm like, "Holy shit, 3,700 rounds an hour?"
all right. Hey, Mr. Tolley. Flan 57 2.0 has a question. She says, "Okay, what is reloading?" You want to answer that one?
You take the old spent brass from your rifles or pistols and put in a new primer, put in a new powder, put in a new bullet, and go shoot it again.
Woohoo!
And they sell all types of because Flan's up in Canada, so they're not allowed to own guns. I mean,
Canadian, Kanakistan. She's up
Yeah.
in Kanakistan.
yeah. So you guys think Massachusetts is bad? At least you can own them here.
You can own them up there. They just make it difficult.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
you can
can't
own
carry
them.
them though. They can't carry them up there. They're still under English law.
Yeah, all their pistols have to be at a
Yep.
locked in a safe at a range or something, I think.
Yeah, it's some stupid
Can't keep them at your
silly.
own house.
Yeah. Fuck.
But-
Australia's still under Queen's law, and they don't even fucking allow guns in their fucking country. Those assholes.
But then, who? Australia? Australia has plenty of guns, man. They got more guns than you think. The thing with Canada is after that guy went in and shot all those nursing students with the M14 or
Yeah.
a Mini 14, I should say, not an M14. but an
Mini
M14.
14. Yeah.
They made the ARs and AKs illegal, but not the Mini 14, and that's the gun he used.
Sounds like Massachusetts. Except there was no murder or anything like that. You can't get an AR, you can't get fucking all that, but you can't have an AK-47 in Mass. Well, I know Richie's has one because Richie was pre-banned, but you can't buy them right now. But you can go out and buy a Mini 14.
Shh! Don't tell them it's the same.
Right? Yeah, it's the
Say
same
a word. I'll go buy a Mini 14 in New Hampshire tomorrow. Now that Richie told me I can go over there without even have to show him an ID. I thought you had to be a resident, Richie.
Go for it, brother. Go get you one.
I used to go to Walmart to get ammo.
Move to the good side.
I used to go to Walmart in Salem, New Hampshire to get ammo. And so I said to the kid, I said, I didn't see any target loads down there. And he said, "Oh." He makes a phone call. He asked me what I wanted, so I told him. He makes a phone call. He says, "How many boxes you want?" I said, "Give me like 3." Gives me had some kid bring up 3 boxes of it. And and this is before all the shit. And so I'm just about leaving, and he says, "I probably should ask you if you were a resident in New Hampshire or Mass, or a Mass resident." And I said, "Why?" He says, "Because we're only supposed to sell. I'm supposed to check your ID, and now I'm only supposed to sell ammo to New Hampshire residents only." I said, "No, I'm in New Hampshire, bud." And I winked at him. He started laughing. But I go back, and then nobody ever asked me a question. And this is long before the fucking change, you know.
What's up?
Yeah.
That massacre was 30 years ago this year, Flan said, Ohio.
Isn't that funny, Mike?
30 years ago this year.
Shalisa and John show up at the same time.
Oh, where was Shalisa?
I don't know. I heard she got kidnapped at some crazy station. Something.
Oh, that station that doesn't like me? Yeah, I don't listen to it.
Something about a big promo and a bunch of.
Yeah, I don't listen to that bullshit. That's all bullshit. The audacity to have a radio show on the same fucking night I have a chat with Ohio. I mean, really? Don't they know Don't they know the Quagmire's been around longer than their fucking little fucking radio channel?
2013. I don't think so.
You want to bet? Where the fuck is Gear when I need him? I'm going to guarantee you it's been...
I remember the Quagmire starting. It wasn't before 2013.
Ohio? We'll help him.
I'm not sure it's 2013. It might have been 2014, but I'm not positive.
I know we started on Blog Talk in 2013.
Well, all you got to do, Mikey, is hang on. I'll check.
But I'm not. We don't do a YouTube chat, anyways, Mike.
Yeah, I know. You do a radio show. It's a radio show. How did John get a link? John who? John Sola? Because he's a good friend of mine. Why wouldn't he have a link? I mean, are you kidding me?
Somebody send that girl a link.
She has a link. She's not looking good enough.
I'll go double check.
Stevie sent all the links out.
Yep.
Scooby Doo Doo.
Stevie sent all the links out, so I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, after Mikey told me he sent them all out.
Did I say that? I don't remember saying that.
I recorded you, buddy.
Johnny the MI friggin' Woodsman went on another excursion. Good for him. I see. I got a what do you call it to watch this video on it? Up the river. I'm happy for him.
Still ain't got rid of that sidekick and call you though, has he?
No. What are you gonna do?
Whoops.
What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? You know what sucks is that I think you're right, because I was in Minnesota in 2013. No, 2012.
Really?
That's 4 years ago. Quagmire.
What's that? Say it again.
I was only able to find 4 years ago for Quagmire.
Yeah, but
your very first after chat was January 10th, 2015.
It's kind of what I thought.
no, it goes before that. I'm telling you, Gears was February something. February of 2014 or something.
Unless you didn't upload them. Did you upload all of them?
When you changed one time, they got rid of a bunch of your old.
Yeah, because I'll ask Gear. Gear remembers. It was February something. Gear gave me the date of February something. I thought it was 2014. But that's all right.
Yeah, we've only done a couple on YouTube, and it's different.
Yeah,
it's different.
Yeah, you got to remember, people can actually see you. You can't pick your nose.
Freaking fist deep in there.
You can pick your nose.
Well, you can.
And there's this chat back in 2015's got me, Big Glock Daddy, Mike, and some guy with a red motorcycle that I can't see what his name is. Oh, it's Biker Bob.
No, that was Big Lock Daddy. Oh my God, no! You and I did chats before Big Lock Daddy came around. That wasn't the first one. No way. Nope. Besides, the first one were after chats, and yeah.
Well, you were on that special show before that.
Maybe the special kind of sauce or something. Oh, the special show, Tommy's chat. Yeah, I was on Tommy's chat.
Well, it was a different one.
I was on Dig That Tone.
Take that.
That was the name of the chat.
That was
Was that bikini time or
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
cameras or
Yeah.
something?
It was Jack that had that chat.
Yeah. Jack.
Yeah.
It
Dig
was.
That Tone was Jack.
But Tommy, after Jack, like, whatever. Tommy sort of, kind of.
Yeah, Tommy did that one for a while. His was on Saturday night, so.
Yep, it was. Yep.
So
The Redneck
do yours
Zone.
on Fridays and his on Saturdays.
Yep.
Here you go, Mike. Just for you, buddy.
Oh my God.
I got dots. Hey, I got dots for that. I told you to send that fucking thing to me, you jerk.
I'm gonna put it up for auction. It's never been off the original backing. It's a vintage, never been used vintage. Digital printing media.
Yeah, is it at least 3M?
It's no, it's
Argon. It begins with an A.
no, it's Oracle or something
Oracle?
like that.
Oracle, ORACLE.
Orajet.
Oragel.
That's a
Orajet.
That's a
Same
handmade one. That was done on a printer.
Yeah.
So therefore, it's
Orajet
handmade. So
sucks.
therefore, it's custom handmade. It's worth more.
Orajet vinyl sucks.
We're gonna start the bidding out there. If
Yeah.
anyone wants to start the bidding,
I bet you,
I'll give
I
you
bet
$1 to throw it away.
I bet you additional bid high for that.
let's begin the bidding. Who's out there that wants this thing? Limited edition even.
I don't know about the limited edition. I think
You
they're
lied
giving
to
those
me.
away by
Oh,
the
by the way,
thousands.
Hey, don't forget I moved, so you don't have my right address. So don't send that to me without getting my right address.
Okay.
I'm
You
gonna
move? You move, Mike?
Yeah, I moved about a year ago. A little more than a year ago. Same town, just like fucking half a mile away.
Oh,
The guy takes a hiatus for a little while, and then everything goes to hell on the chat.
I know, right?
What's up with that?
Sorry, Mr. Tully. I should have told you too. I don't know. It just never came up in conversation, I guess.
Oh, well. I thought I was special, and here I'm
You
finding
are.
out I'm not. I don't even get a blue wrench, Mikey.
You have a
What's
blue
with that?
wrench. Knock it off.
No, I don't have a blue wrench.
well, there you go. If he doesn't have a blue wrench, send him the damn sticker.
Tall, I gave you a blue wrench fucking 10 years ago.
He says that shit every time. He was like, to me, even, you got a wrench? I'm like, no, the fuck I don't. I ain't got no wrench.
Are you saying kid to both of you? I'm telling you right now.
Oh no, I have a wrench now.
I don't
Dr.
get
Steve
to have
finally
a wrench.
convinced you and giving me a wrench like 6 months ago. But I mean, I went forever without one.
Mr. Tolley, I
I'm
gave
not
you a
special.
wrench. I gave you a wrench. It's like when they came out.
You never gave me a wrench, Mikey.
You know, it's really
Mr.
funny.
Tully in the chat. Mr.
Oh,
Tully in
yeah.
the chat room does not have a wrench.
I do not have a wrench.
What's
Yeah,
really
you know.
funny-
Oh, you know why? I know
You never
why.
gave it to me. That's why.
Yes, sir. You changed your name.
It's in his back pocket.
No,
Yep. You changed your
No.
name.
no.
Still the same damn channel. I mean, if I change
Well,
the name
it's
of
not
my
a
channel
channel.
right now, I'd still have a wrench.
Because I don't know. I think you guys are wrong.
What's really funny is his best buddy in the whole wide world, Rich, the Italian plumber, doesn't have a wrench either.
Yes, he does. I gave him a wrench a long time ago.
He doesn't have one.
Richie, you don't have a wrench either?
Look at the chat room.
Flan don't even have a wrench.
Look at the
See
chat
how
room.
not special I am? I see now. I see where Mike's priorities are.
There's no way that you guys don't
All right,
have
all right.
wrenches.
Wrenches for everybody. Wrenches for everybody.
There's no way you guys don't have wrenches. Fight me.
Everybody
Well,
gets a wrench. Just walk around smacking the crap out of each other.
Fight
with
me.
that.
Yeah, but no, that's the thing. If you do give everybody a wrench, then everyone has free speech and no one can fucking ban anybody.
Prepping, no, prepping.
Oh,
prepping.
yeah, you can.
Hey, Richie has a wrench. What the fuck are you people talking about?
The
People are out of your mind. I knew he had a wrench. Prepping.
The owner of the chat can, but nobody with a wrench can ban anybody with a wrench.
Oh, yeah. Me and Big Dog knocked each other, blocked each other.
No, you guys,
chat.
You guys ignored each other. We could still see each of you. You just couldn't see each other.
Hang on.
That was some funny shit that night. I don't care what any of y'all say.
Hey, who gave Prepping a fucking wrench?
You did.
Yeah.
You're the chat owner moderator.
Guess what? His wrench is getting taken away.
Oh, Shalisa's got all kinds of stuff. She's got axes and
See?
hammers.
Oh, you have a wrench too. You guys suck. You guys are up my ass for nothing. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. You people are lying to me.
Oh, you people.
Good. Now we can all be a bunch of tools together.
This chat's got more wrenches in the mechanic shop.
I'm telling
you.
I could have sworn I gave Tolly one 100 years ago.
Nope.
Maybe it got rusty.
Yeah. Either that or maybe he pawned it. You never know.
I could have pawned it.
Yeah.
I might have sold it for some big bucks.
Melted it down, made
Unbelievable. After all these years, I didn't give you a wrench.
Traded it for a sticker.
All these years. How many years
sense.
I've been coming on your chat, Mikey?
A long, long fucking time.
I think I was on like the first or second one.
That's what I'm saying. You've been on here a long, long time.
Really
I
bad.
just took a hiatus for a little while.
That's all right. And I told you on that. I told you then. We'll be here waiting for you.
Yeah. And there you are.
Yep. Thank God too, because now we got another guy back on the fucking YouTube. So I'm a happy fucking guy. I was happy to big and shit.
I'm
Yeah,
working
well,
on getting the internet out in my shop so I could be doing leather work during the chat too.
Lisa, your numbers just came in. You see it?
Came in.
219 was your active listeners.
Huh.
That's it.
How embarrassing.
Right.
Why is that embarrassing?
I'm just kidding.
GI Customs, how
That's pretty cool. No, I meant I'm embarrassed now that people were actually listening.
Well, see,
I tried to tune it in, but for some reason I can't get on to get that show on.
Yeah, I can't get it either. For years and years, I can't get it when it's on the radio. I get the app, and then they don't use the app anymore. I'm like, you fucking bastards.
No, we do. We use the app. The app. So many people use the app every night. It's on the app now. It's all been done. I've redone the whole thing. You just tap the button and go.
Remember when you first did it?
Well, yeah.
And you were like, Mike, you got to come listen to this radio channel. And I'm like, okay, send me a link.
It's a lot better now. A lot better now. I was learning, man. I had to learn. I'm an old man teaching myself this stuff.
Tell me about it. I told you I'm going back to school, didn't I, Mikey?
You did. I'm happy for you.
Yeah. Crazy shit, too, I tell you.
Yep, like Rodney Dangerfield, back to school.
Oh, man.
Well, in your case, John Goodman back at school. How's that?
Well, you know.
Are you on the dive? Hey, Tully, are you on the dive team?
No. No, thinking about getting on the trap team, though.
There you go.
I think that was the first thing
I just made my wife laugh.
I heard
that your
somebody
wife
laughing in
laughing
the background. Who was that? Was that your wife?
Yes.
That's awesome.
That's great. That's the classic wife move right there. She just fucking busted her gut when you said thinking about getting on the track team.
That's awesome. No motorized wheelchairs allowed there, Mr. Dolly.
Now you made my wife feel bad. She's going to bed.
Why? Why did I make her feel bad?
She wants me to chase her to bed.
Well, chase her to bed. What the hell?
might have to go here.
You out of your mind?
She's trying to prove that you ain't got what it takes to be on the track team.
Just a little few letters changed there. Trap. TRAP.
Trap team.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, they got a trap shooting team at the college I'm going to.
There you
Now,
go.
what are you taking in college?
Cybersecurity.
Ooh,
Oh, God.
there's a lot to learn there.
Start
Yeah,
stocking up on the paranoia meds.
But I
Yeah.
used to teach there. I used to teach a computer repair and maintenance class there a number of years ago.
Oh, you're up on it then. You've already. I thought
Yeah.
you were starting from.
You-
Thought
oh,
you were
no.
starting from scratch.
Listen,
like,
listen.
Oh
Mr.
no, I used to be a computer tech.
Mr. Tolley
With
is
all
well.
that happy shit.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say you probably wasn't the best one because we can never get you on a check because you can never find the link.
I can always find the link. You just send them to the wrong place.
Wow. Listen,
The only thing about
You send them to Facebook, and I don't do Facebook.
Did you get it from the Gmail that I sent it to? Is that how you got it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I tried to get on it from the Google Hangouts. For some reason, Google Hangouts doesn't work ever from my computer. To go to the Hangouts and click on it there, I can't get into it.
You know what I've discovered? What I've discovered, you got to copy and paste it and just put it in like Google search and then hit enter and it searches it and then it asks you if you want to join that way. That's the only way I can get into them.
Huh. I know you always used to send them to my email address. That always worked.
yeah, well, I've had my address book.
Yeah.
I just remember the best way is when you just send the link to somebody through their private messenger on fucking YouTube.
the bell. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I used to like the old way. You hit the bell and
That
you hit
works.
invite. You hit
Yeah.
the invite thing on the internal. You type the first three letters of the name. It comes up. You press invite.
Yep.
You know.
That's the Google Hangout.
They ruined that.
So we're gonna see what happens next. You know, for those who came late, I looked into it. It says there's a way you can do it from YouTube, and also G Mangos is going to. I have to do a private chat with G Mangos because he said it's a lengthy process. So G Mangos is going to help me out, and come hell or high water. It ain't gonna be next Friday night, by the way, folks, because I'm like 60%, 70% sure I ain't gonna be here next week.
Uh-oh.
So
Wait, what you doing next week?
I might be going north. I have to do something with my son. Johnny, I'll have to talk to you later about it. I've been meaning to tell you anyway. But I got to do something with my son, my wife and I, on Friday. And so I took the day off on both jobs. And then I think we're going to all head north.
You know, I'm heading the other direction. I'm taking Rhett to. He chose Washington D.C. this year as his life experience. So.
Are you flying?
Nope, driving.
Well, if you drive around 95, stop in and say hi.
Yeah, we're gonna swing. We've taken him to Fort Knox. We've taken him. He went and met Paula Dean last year, and he went. He had a blast. He went all over down south. And this year he wanted to go to Washington D.C. So we leave Monday.
Great place to go.
Yep.
I want to go back. I stayed in Freedom Plaza at the Marriott in Freedom Plaza down there. Jesus Christ, what I needed more time. I was there for something totally different anyway, but I got to go to the Lincoln Memorial and all that.
Yep.
It's if you like history, obviously, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's really something. It's almost moving. Seriously,
I'm looking forward to Smithsonian, seeing some of the stuff. I'm going to be doing. I'm bringing all the camera gear. I'll be shooting in virtual reality. Hopefully, I'm going to be able. I want to do a virtual reality at Arlington if I'm able to do it. I got to make sure
That would be cool.
I'm trying to make sure I get everything lined up so we'll be reverent enough. I won't have to worry about anything, and I want to be able to run the virtual reality cameras through Arlington. So I've been practicing with my holding my double lenser up there so we can get ready for it.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, I'm. Kean went and shot Arlington last year for me, so we have all that footage, and then he didn't have time to get the monuments, so we want to shoot the monuments this time out, and then I want to definitely do a virtual reality video. I think it'll be definitely something that you don't. I mean, I haven't seen one on YouTube.
Okay, can you catch me up on the virtual reality video? What the hell are you talking
You put
about?
these goggles on, Steve.
It's in 360. There's one on my channel, as a matter of fact, that you can actually. You'll be able to watch it without the goggles, but if you have the goggles, it's a different experience. There's one on my channel right now called World's Largest Roller Coaster. We went when we were in Kentucky. We got an opportunity to put the kids on one of the go-karts and have them hold the 360 camera, and they ran the world's largest go-kart. I mean, largest go-kart track. And so they shot the whole thing in 360. So while they're driving and you see a normal view, you can actually move the camera around on your screen and it'll totally rotate in 360. So you can see behind you, you can see in front of you.
Like the Blue Angels video that was going around for a while.
Yeah, so I want to do that with the with Arlington, so that as you're going through, instead of just having a first person's perspective, you have a complete 360-degree perspective. So if you see something, you can literally just turn the camera around yourself and view right there. What's hard is when you're talking on one of those, it's hard to realize that when you're talking, whatever you're looking at or whatever, it doesn't matter to anybody because they're moving the camera wherever the hell they want it. So there's no way to address a camera. So you just talk and you do your video and they're doing whatever. I did one in the truck and people were going, "What's the blue shit behind your seat?" Because they can see the floor behind your seat as well.
Cool.
Those 360s work best when you're releasing deer and birds and stuff like that.
Or when you're stoned.
It's great for on a lathe. If you set it above a lathe, up high above a lathe, it takes your entire shop. Now you got to remember that's one of the things you got to remember is everything's on camera.
Yeah. You don't want to see my whole shop.
if you can see it with your eyes, they can see it with theirs, and they can go and move the camera all over the place. And go,
oh, she just left. She just left. I wanted to say something about virtual something, but she left. Never mind. It's not going to make any sense now. She's gone.
What? She was her internet again?
Yeah, probably. I was just going to tease her.
She loses her internet every time I get on here. I think it's me. I'm getting a comment.
No, it's not you.
I know. I'm just being a paranoid.
Yeah, she lives over by Airplane Road in Jackson, so that's pretty out there. She's out in the sticks.
In the sticks.
Oh, hey, Ohio.
Yo.
Where's Dublin, Ohio?
It's on the kind of northwest side of Columbus.
I put a ton of books on there for each one of the elementary schools at FedEx tonight. Absolute shit ton.
Night, V-Borg.
Good night, V-Borg. Great seeing you.
Cheers.
Another cool guy, V-Borg. He's been around a while.
Right. No wrench, but he's been here.
Fucking people.
Fucking wrench. He's been here for years, but he ain't got a wrench.
The one that's killing me is Mr. Tolley. Mr. Tolley's been around here forever.
You just gotta put a big box of them there, and every time someone comes into the chat, I'm just having them grab their own.
Yeah. Be kind of like a hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah, stop by, pick up a
now
wrench.
I can't give Mikey a hard time about it because he gave me a freaking wrench.
No, you always had it. You're just messing with me.
Nope, never had it.
Yeah, you can't take a wrench off your own name or hide it.
It's a technicality, Mike. It's a technicality.
I wouldn't take a wrench away unless it's
People don't need a stinking wrench. He's got a hammer.
I was on one night. I came on one night. I didn't have a link. I popped on it. You guys were having wrench wars. I mean, People
Was
were
that my
taking
chat or
wrenches.
was that the other Saturday?
People were
night
taking
chat?
wrenches from one person, and then it was like wrench wars. I was like, "What the hell's going on?"
I mean, back in the day, you used to be able to mute each other, and you'd be talking, and next thing you know, somebody mutes you, and you're just sitting there, nobody can hear you, and they're all laughing their ass off at you.
Yeah, I muted somebody and they didn't think it was very funny.
Oh, they got to get over it.
I got in trouble for that one. Oh, look, Gunpowder Beauty's back.
What you got? Some
Hey.
pizza?
Gunpowder.
What?
Remember the video you sent me?
Yeah.
Guess what I just found out?
What?
Johnny has this like 360 3D whatever the fuck virtuality camera.
Yeah.
Does everything.
Enough said.
What do you think?
Yeah.
That was a very
How you
powerful
doing?
silence.
Oh my heavens, Mike!
Here comes another video. More material.
I'm going to get on I need your address. I'm going to get on Amazon, send one to your house right now.
Mortgage the house.
Yeah, you'll say that until you go, how much? Holy shit!
No, just use yours.
No.
Oh yeah.
I'm a tool guy.
I know you're.
I don't loan out stuff like that.
I know you're a tool. Oh come on! If I asked you for that fucking camera, you'd give it to me.
No.
You don't own shit, especially when there could be DNA involved.
There's
right.
a lot of fucking DNA involved, but I'm just saying that he could loan it, right?
You can see Mikey trying to work at 360. Oh my god! He'd be like, "Virtual what? Oh my freaking god!"
she's shaking her head. She's mad at me.
I'm not mad. I'm hungry.
I did change my name from Tactical to Italian. Maybe that's why.
Is that toast?
Who's eating toast? See, Flan has a wrench. You people all suck.
The other flan.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wrench Wars.
Oh, so let me tell you a little fucking story that don't have anything to do with guns or anything like that. So I didn't have such a bad week until I went to FedEx. But anyway, so I get excited when I get to drive 2 states above me, right? And so today, this morning, I got up nice and early. I'm up at 4:30. I'm up at 4:30 this morning. I jump in the shower. I'm ready to go. I'm like, this is gonna be a fucking great day. I'm going to fucking Maine. I'm gonna have a fucking lobster roll for fucking lunch again. It's gonna be another great fucking day, another great ride. I ain't in the fucking state 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes, because I was only at exit 7. And then the numbers go with the mile marker. So I was 7 miles into the fucking state. Okay. And I'm in the first lane. I'm in a 24-foot box today. And somebody decided to go from the far left lane and say, oh, I missed my exit. I better get off here. And they cut across the highway. Like literally just,
Yeah. See that shit all the time.
Well, I'll tell you what. I had a 2-foot the fucking truck, 2-foot brake it, right? I got 2 feet on the fucking brakes, and I lifted the fucking emergency brake. And I missed him with this is not even an exaggeration. I missed him by maybe a foot.
Dang.
And so I go in the breakdown lane. Get the truck to a stop, and I look over, and he's on the ramp, going up the ramp, and he's going like 2 miles an hour. I jump out of the fucking truck. I'm running down. Of course, I'm on the 95 in the embankment. Johnny can tell you, it's an embankment, okay? So I have to go down and go up, right? Because the ramp goes up. So I'm on the grass, and I'm bolting down the fucking grass, and I gotta come back up again. I'm coming back up. And I'm still swearing. I swear and yelling the whole fucking way. And I'm like, I'm going to fucking kill you if you don't pull away. And I got everybody behind me beeping the whole night. I got 2 people pulled over in front of the truck. I get back to the truck. He drove off because he's a Sally. Yeah, he didn't want to stick around. I get back to the truck, and there's 2 people in front of my truck. And they were like, "Did you hit him?" I go, "No." They go, "You didn't?" I go, "No." And they were like, "Were you really going to kill him?" I go, "No, but I probably would have beat him within an inch of his life." I go, "Because he almost just took out the whole fucking highway right here." And I guess some lady, when he cut across, she was in the middle lane, but like, so if I'm like, I was ahead of her, so I really didn't see her. She pulled over way up front because she was having like a, what do you call it, attack, like a
Anxiety.
yeah, not a heart attack. She was just all, something like that's what happened to her,
Spasmataz.
Yeah. So right off the get-go this morning, right off the rip, I was like, "You got to be fucking kidding me!" And he had main plates.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Are you? Oh, I wanted to. Oh my god, I wanted to fucking rip this guy's head off. I really, really did."
Yeah, you can get some special ones behind the wheel, that's for sure.
Wanted to beat that ass.
Well, I wouldn't mind, but what's the next one?
What's the next one? What?
He would have had to go up to Wells. So he would have had to go up to Wells, take a right on Route 1 south. If not, he could have made the swing and came back down 95 again, which is probably a whole 10 minutes out of his way.
Yeah.
Well, they I mean, I've done it 100 times, and all I do is go to the next exit. That's it. Either you're in the lane or you're not. If you're not, then you're just not. It's $1. It costs $1. Yeah, it does cost $1, but it's your screw up. You messed up, paid $1.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know, how many other mistakes have you had to pay for in your life?
That's right.
Yeah, and I bet you they cost a lot more than $1.
And plus, I mean, when you stop and think about it, I mean, it wasn't like it was a surprise. You knew you were getting off on that exit. You actually planned it that way, but you fucked up, so you screwed up.
It's that, or somebody bought the cheap GPS that doesn't tell you to turn.
Oh, he wasn't
mile behind.
Maine. This is Maine. He's a Maine. He wasn't using GPS. He knows where he was.
Our GPS doesn't work that well in Maine.
He knows where he was. You know what I mean? He people just suck. And then there was the Mr. Tall, you appreciate this one. Then there was the leaving Maine when I stayed in Bangor Tuesday night, doing my deliveries up there Wednesday, and I get pulled into a way station, and the truck I was using it was from the Connecticut branch, so obviously it had Connecticut plates on it. So he said to me, he says, he's waving to everybody, so I waved to him, and he goes, "Hang on." I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck?" He goes, "Hey, you got your driver log with you?" I went, "Yep." I got this little piece of paper on my fucking clipboard with all the stops I'm doing and the times that I get there, the times I leave, and I give it to him.
That don't quite cut the mustard for that. Mike.
And he goes, No, the driver log. And I go, "You mean that book thing?"
Yeah.
You're going to jail.
Dude, I am playing stupid like there's nobody's business, right?
You know, yesterday, I just got back from a trip I made out into Wisconsin, and I was coming across the Minnesota scale, and they're weighing it. I roll onto the scale, and I see 10,000 pounds on my front axle, and I'm, God, crap, where's all the weight? Because it ain't where it belongs. And I roll a little farther, and my drives are light, too. And I get my trailer up there, and I'm sitting there, and I'm waiting, and I'm 38,000 pounds on my trailer.
Yep.
34 is max. And they didn't pull me off. They let me go.
What were you driving, a 48 or 53?
53.
Wow.
I was amazed. I mean, I was pulling a reefer, and they didn't pull me into the scale. I was just dumbfounded.
Well, I didn't get a ticket, so I was happy.
Oh, I should have gotten every bit of a ticket and pulled through and make me
Well, you can
change my.
carry. How come you can't carry? What do you got? A single axle?
Huh? No,
What are you, single on your trailer?
no, it's tandem, dual axle. It's a regular 53-foot reefer.
So, because the 25-foot pups, when they do the line haul down wherever they're taking them,
Yeah,
FedEx guys, they can haul 40,000,
yeah.
but FedEx don't want them to.
Well, I can haul 80,000 max.
But it's
only at 73.
Yeah, but it's the weight distribution.
It was the distribution. I was too heavy on the trailer. It was 34. 34 on the trailer, 34 on the drives, and 12 on the front.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, but they let me go through.
We had a kid loaded truck there. Where the fuck did Johnny go?
He just fell off. How do you adjust that weight distribution?
You can move the rear axles on the trailer.
Right.
So it lifts up the back of the truck or pushes down on the back of the truck?
Well, it's like rides on rails, and I basically flip a air switch and it sucks in the pins. I lock the rear trailer brakes and I pull ahead until that moves the axle back. Well, leaves the axle in one spot. The truck pulls ahead with leaving that axle.
Right.
And then you pull ahead as far as you need to. There's different holes in there. Each hole is so many pounds roughly. But at 4,000 pounds, I don't think I could have moved enough to transfer that weight.
All right. Now on the pups that I load, we're not supposed to. We're not supposed to load anything over 4,000 pounds in the first 4 feet of the trailer.
Right.
Okay.
But they're probably single axle tractors pulling those.
Yes.
Right?
No, the tractor's not. The tractor's the double axle. But the problem is that the kid that was loading the pup, well, one of them, right? He knows this, and he says, "Well, I'll change it for him. I'll be nice." What does this idiot do? This idiot decided he'd put the truck came out and weighed around 17 grand, right? Now, don't forget he's pulling another one, right? He's pulling a tandem. So, what does this idiot do? He says, "I'll make sure that there's not going to be enough that he won't get in trouble for having the weight in the nose of the trailer." He puts about fucking 2,000 pounds in the nose of the trailer, if that. Everything else is middle to the tail of the truck.
You know how rough a ride that makes?
They thought I did it. I'm like, what do you want? Do you mind? There's 42,000 cameras in here. Go look at one of them. So they did. I'm like, Mike, I'm sorry. He goes, no problem. I said, but Jesus Christ, you really think after all this time I do that to you? I'm like, Jesus. I'm the guy that yells at you people for putting too much weight on here or too much weight in the front. Because some drivers don't care. Oh, I'll carry 5,000 on the fucking nose of the trailer. I don't care.
Yeah.
But some guys do. Some guys do care. So it's like.
Sometimes it just gets too heavy on the drives, and the truck just don't pull right.
No.
If you don't get that weight distributed decent.
And then
I wasn't even going 180 miles with the thing, so I really didn't care.
And then the kite trailer, some of them aren't. They just sit back there and do this anyways because they told me how to load them right. It's just, if you're not going out with a full truck, if you're not going out with 38,000, between the two trailers, the guys beg them for, because the kite trailer usually is way too fucking light.
Yeah.
But
that way they get swaying so bad. I've never pulled doubles. I've never pulled doubles, so
They say it's not. I've never either, but they say it's not. It's not really an issue.
yeah.
All right,
I
gunpowder.
FedEx wouldn't hire me.
Why not?
Too fat and old, I guess.
Never. Let me tell you something. I got more people there in their 60s and 70s you can shake a stick at. I'm not even joking. Not even joking.
Wow.
Not even joking. No.
Well, I got to give up truck driving anyway, so we can't do that anymore.
It's a shame. I love doing it.
I'm just falling apart, man. I can't handle that over the road shit anymore.
I'm just mad that they have fucking GPSs in them.
Makes it so much nicer.
No, I'm talking about the ones that they watch you. You can't watch them.
Oh, yeah, tell me about it.
You know?
I got a tablet that I keep my logs on.
Yep.
And
Yep.
my boss knows everywhere I'm at.
Yep.
He's been working for a little 3-truck company.
Hey, SKS. No, it sucks because, like, you know, every time I come home, and it's like, you know, like I asked this time. I said, "Hey, can I make a pit stop?" He says, "Where you headed?" I go, "Sanford." And he goes, "Nope." I'm like, "All right, I won't go to Sanford." But every time I fucking ask.
Now, what were you going to do in Sanford?
I had a friend of mine there. You know, it's kind of like the same fucking reason why you can't go to Springville, you know? You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
I would say if you're going there anyway.
Yeah. Well, I ask, but they don't. They just, Mike, it seems kind of, I says, "Dude, are you kidding me? I'm going through the Berwicks." I go, how far am I from you from the Berwicks? Fucking 25 minutes?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
30 minutes?
Well, if you're in Sanford, I mean, the Walmart's in Sanford's 7.5 miles from my house.
Yeah, the one over by the airport.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can take 99 right off fucking 95 to get there.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I've had a few people that are like, you know, where have you been? They're YouTubers. I'm like, oh yeah. They go, you're there. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm right here. not a big deal. I can meet you there.
I know. That's what I should do. Is probably just have you meet me somewhere.
Huh.
That's what I've done. Well, except for when I went down to Colorado to see Barnaul.
Yeah, that was a good. I liked the video on that. That was cool.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
It looked like a lot of fun.
I keep wanting to get up and visit Ebomi, but just never seems to work out.
Next time we're blowing through Minnesota, hit the brakes. Or time you're going through Minnesota, hit the brakes.
He blows through Minnesota all the time.
Who does? Me? I live here.
I know. That's why I said that. He lives at Johnny. Mr. Tully lives in Minnesota.
Where? How far from Duluth are you?
Well, I'm south end of the state.
That would be why.
Yeah, it's a few hour drive to get up there.
I still got to go out to Michigan, and I got to pick up fucking Big Dog Leather on the way because Stevie said we can party at his house.
I got a big backyard.
I mean, if you're going to pick up Big Dog, you might as well pick me up too.
I'd rather pick up you and leave it. No, just kidding. I'll pick us both up. I don't give a flying fuck.
Be 12 people in the back of a pickup driving down the street.
Hey, can you picture us 3 fat bastards in my little Hyundai accent?
Yeah, because I've done it before. Because that's what I drive is a Hyundai accent.
Good God Almighty! How the hell are you going to get in that thing?
I don't know.
Actually, the Hyundai accent has more room than the Elantra or the.
No, I got a 2-door, kid.
Oh, I've got the 4-door.
Is that one of the ones where you go to sit down, the door comes right here?
Yeah.
Freaking forehead. You're like, what the hell?
Pretty much. I hate it.
So you got
Claustrophobic.
What year is yours?
Mine is a 2011.
Ooh, you got
Yeah, they changed the body style in 12.
With 95,000 miles on it.
Yeah, they changed the body style of those in 2012, so mine's different. Mine's a 14.
Oh, you guys got all them new vehicles. Holy moly.
Yeah, crap. My truck's a
Right.
2003.
Hey, listen, I'm looking for a truck, okay?
My truck's a 99.
Listen to me. I have the stripped down model. I have a standard. I'm lucky I have fucking AFM, FM radio on there.
My driveway
And-
looks like a Hyundai used car lot.
And I didn't even buy it brand new. I bought it from my sister-in-law.
Hey, there's gear.
Gear!
Time to go.
No,
Gears
we
here,
ain't going
time to go.
anywhere. Gear, you got a 95. I love it.
And Gear's got a wrench too, so that's good for you.
Of course you
Yeah, he
do.
does.
Yeah. Why wouldn't? Are you kidding me? Gear, you ready? Watch this. I'll tell you when our first chat was. Gear, I'm gonna rack your brain right now. When was it either not just a Quagmire? When was me and Ohio's first chat together?
But you said the Quagmire.
It don't matter. I was still doing the other one on Friday nights.
Well, but I remember when the Quagmire started. I
Yeah.
remember an argument you had with a lady
You,
over the Quagmire.
I had an argument with you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There was a young lady who didn't want you to do a chat, and she didn't want to be on your chat. Didn't want anybody else to be on your chat, supporting your chat.
Oh, here comes an accent that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Wackity.
I remember that too.
You have the newest truck. You have a long time ago, Mike. Oh, come on, you're the fucking chat historian. Give me a fucking date. Fuck yeah, come on now. I brag about you all the time.
Hey, what you said 15 minutes ago.
Oh, fuck you. Don't even do that. Yeah, Richie's got the newest truck. Richie's newest truck is fucking is my two jobs combined yearly salary.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, I can't wait though. I got
That's the problem.
Huh?
Who can afford to have a new truck?
Oh my God! They want.
Listen, when
they
you're a
want so much
plumber in the state of
freaking money.
Massachusetts, you can afford anything you fucking want.
They
I
want
look at
so
the
much
price
money.
of some of them new trucks. Holy crap!
When did a pickup truck become $60,000?
60.
Tell me
That's-
about it. 60 feet?
60's nothing. 60's nothing.
Well, I know, but I mean, I went out and look. I went and stopped in and was going to look at one. You know where Mark Motors is, and I'm like, what the heck? He's like, what'd you pay for that truck? I went $500.
Right.
He's like, when? I said 4 years ago, I paid $500 for it. Well, that's what I'm used to doing. You know, I don't like the new stuff anyways. Everything's got so much. You can't work on it. There's just no freaking way you can work on this stuff now.
Yeah. My 2003 is already getting that way.
They say in the next couple of years, 2020 or 2021, a loaded Chevy pickup truck, their top of the line model, will be $100,000 or more.
I don't doubt it.
Screw that.
Richie's up to $85,000 with all his extras in his plow.
Wow.
See, and that I mean, holy.
All right, so let me rephrase what I said. Richie's truck is way more than my two job fucking salaries together.
I mean, that's got to be like a.
My EDA making $85,000 a year.
I paid.
He wouldn't have a fucking Hyundai. That's for damn Skippy sure.
I paid $100,000 for this house.
I didn't even pay that for my house.
A truck.
85 with all
Damn.
bells and whistles.
My
I
house.
know. I bought a house for less than what I'd pay for a new truck.
Jeez.
It's
I
fucking-
can't imagine paying that kind of money. I
I
paid
mean-
$2,500 for my truck.
That for me, that $2,500, I would be shopping for me. I'd be shopping around. I'm still $1,000 guy. I mean, if I can get a vehicle that will operate for $1,000, to me, that's a fair I'm there. I know eventually I'm going to have to move it to 1,500.
No,
But-
eventually the
You
fucking.
know, I was
Mike, are you
looking
taking
for
care
a
of that?
pickup that had a long box on it. I wanted an 8-foot box,
That's what I got. Yep.
and I needed a cab and a half because I'm a fat guy. I can't fit in a regular cab.
Well, I want a crew cab. I want 4 doors.
Yeah.
I get kids.
So in order to get that, I wound up spending $2,500. But this thing, it's a 3/4 ton truck. It's got the gooseneck hitch in it. The whole works.
That's Ohio.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I mean, for me, that if you're gonna have to have the extras and all that, okay, $2,500. There you are. But man,
Yeah.
this insanity of they're like, well, that's a truck. You're like, that doesn't make it worth $5,000. It's a truck. You know,
Ohio
shut up.
Ohio stuff
Doesn't-
people.
They're literally wanting more just because it's a truck.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember when you can buy a full fucking heavy duty fucking F-350, all the bells and whistles, and I'm not talking fucking 40, 30 years ago. Okay. And you can get one for fucking 25 grand.
Yeah.
Now the 25 grand one is about fucking 11 years old.
It's a stripped down half ton.
It's 11 years old.
There's supposed to be a truck out there right now that's supposed to be around I think it was $13,000 or $14,000. I don't know what brand it is, but there's supposed to be a pickup truck, a stripped truck that's out there right now, brand new, for around I think it's like, I don't know, around $15,000.
Well, it's got to have, at least for me, I have to have, I don't live in fucking Florida, so I would need 4-wheel drive.
I don't have 4-wheel drive. I live in Maine.
You're unbelievable. Don't even talk to me. Live in New England and not have 4-wheel drive in your vehicle.
Come on, I got a pickup truck.
Hey, I got a front-wheel drive fucking Hyundai, so I'm just saying. But
I'm old school. My dad go, oh, you want 4-wheel drive? Go over there and grab 2 bags of sand, throw it in the bag. Shut the fuck up, sweet.
Yeah.
My mom hauled everything in her little tiny Hyundai.
Let me tell you something. Drive a fucking Hyundai. Ohio does it. Drive a fucking Hyundai in the winter.
I love it.
Fun.
See if you can keep it on the fucking road.
I drove a Neon for about a week.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have no issues keeping it on the road. I drive just fine with mine.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't keep mine on the. I go around a corner.
I drove a rear wheel drive Camaro for years in the wintertime. That thing was like the big red sled, man. It just went through anything.
You just can't drive like a wackadoo. You got to drive the way your vehicle is going to allow you to stay alive.
You were talking about trucks. I remember in 1985, my dad bought a brand new Ford F-250, and it had all the bells and whistles. Had the AM/FM stereo cassette player. Because they didn't have CDs back then.
You guys must have been rich.
This thing was sharp, and you know how much. And it was one of those real sharp trucks that they put on the floor room. On
18 grand, 17 grand.
It was $8,500 out the door, man.
Fucking
brand new in '85.
Yep.
That same truck today would run you $56,000 probably if it was a 2020.
I never understood why anybody buys the radio. That never made sense to me whatsoever at all. It's like you just paid $900 for a $46 radio. Why? And financed it. It's like, when you're done with that, why would you do that? Go to Walmart and buy a radio on the shelf. Come on.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I mean, and they're not even fancy radios, but it's a Chevy radio. Oh, who gives a damn?
Yeah, it's an AC Delco. Yeah, AC Delco.
Yeah, I mean the money they made selling us dime store radios is ridiculous, and people finance it.
I'll be right back.
Hey, Mikey, when you come back, check out Gear's response over in the side chat there.
What's it say?
All right, I'll check.
First ever after chat was on January 9th, 2015.
Yeah.
First Quagmire was February 21st, 2015.
That's what I thought.
And
Ohio opened it saying that I told her, no, I won't touch you there for $1.
He did too.
I was right.
That's
right.
the truth. That's the absolute truth. He did that.
No, I won't let you there for $1.
I told you, he's a chat historian for a reason. The fucking kid knows everything. I'm telling you.
Now, I don't know. Maybe Gear can go back and look at mine and find out if mine went back further. Maybe we did them on my channel too. I mean, well, I know we did
some on yours.
We did some on yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I just don't remember if we started doing them on yours before we started doing them on mine.
I wondered because I'm coming up on 7 years.
I forget. It don't matter because you know what? You still. Oh, see you later. I'll be right back.
Take his wrench, Mike. Take his wrench.
Take
his
wrench.
wrench, Mike.
Yes. Take my wrench, please. Oh my heavens. Shalisha, did you have fun tonight?
Sure did.
It's good to hear.
Yeah, I gave her all the warnings and stuff, John, before she went on there.
Everybody was well behaved.
Made me cry.
No one made her cry, although she did say she cries easy, which was a total, hi, I'm a victim. I figured they were going to go straight for the throat then, but they didn't.
That was funny.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll have to send you a file of that destroyed clip they put together. I'm like, oh my God. I think I would have got I don't know, epilepsy from watching that thing. It's like, I can't put that on the air. Are you kidding me?
Hell, give it to me. I'll use it. I'll figure out how to fix it. I don't know.
Oh, it was such a mess, though. I mean,
Really got me curious.
Well, here, hang on. While Mikey's gone for just a second, let me see if I can do this.
Take the shit over.
Boom, boom, right there.
Just play music. Play whatever you want to play, man.
Go.
Copyrighted shit. It doesn't matter.
It was. Let's see, right here. It's destroyed. They just wrecked it. This is what they did. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? What the fuck's going on? I'm like, what the hell, guys? What it was supposed to be was all the
one page.
Yeah, one big page, and it was supposed to have all your stuff playing inside of it. But instead, there's hundreds of these televisions, but they only did the screen. And now they're flashing by so freaking fast. I'm like, I'm gonna get epilepsy watching this. Are you high?
Yeah,
I can't
all
use
that work transferring the links.
Yeah, it's like I can't use any of that stuff. None of it. And then I was just learning the jet stuff, so I was in the middle of trying to do this jet, and we were going to skin it with your channel logo and have it fly in. But I'm still learning how to make the skins to go on them.
That's so fun. Learning how to do new stuff all the time. You never run out of fun new things to learn.
Yeah, this stuff here is really,
it's
really
3 o'clock in the morning and you're holding a flashlight for your dad in the garage and you just want to go to bed. That shit ain't fun. Getting yelled at constantly.
Over here, point it over here.
Point the light at the nut. Why is it? Oh, now I know why it's pointing at you. Now put it at this nut.
Don't look at the spider on the ceiling.
Yeah, that's when kids actually help their dads do shit like that.
I had no choice.
Yeah.
It's like, remember when I punched you in the face last week? How about again?
Yeah.
You know what I got? My kid was like 7. And I said, hey, why don't you go outside and help Dad shovel the driveway? And my wife says to him, oh, it's too cold, and he's still only 7. Leave him alone.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Oh, get out there and shovel the driveway. And it better be done good.
And he goes, what the hell's wrong?
We pulled in the driveway the other night. And I looked at my oldest boy. He's 14. Yeah, he just turned 14. And I was like, hey, do me a favor. Grab him trash cans and bring them up to the garage, because they were down by the curb. He was like, God, like this fucking worst thing in it. I was like, well, you can either get the trash cans or you can go inside and pack your fucking bags and get out, Pick one.
How
long you think it was before his trash cans were back up on the garage?
My son was about 15 years old. And his mother asked him, see, this is her fault because I don't ask more than fucking twice. So my wife must have asked him about 15 fucking times to unload the dishwasher. So she says, what am I going to do? I said, well, first of all, you asked too many times. I go, you want me to take care of it? She said, yeah. I walked in his bedroom and about a half inch out of his fucking face. And I said, you're going to do that fucking dishwasher right now, right? Oh, yeah. I said, I thought so too. Get up. So he goes and does it. And she goes, see, I don't want to be like that, though. I go, well, you don't want to be like me anyway because you can't. I'm me. So I don't know, probably 2 days later, 3 days later, my nephew wants to know if he can come down and you know, because my nephew lives in my hometown, and he wants to know if my son can get down and stay the weekend. So he asks me. I says, Then he asked me again. Then he asked me, and he asked me again, and he asked me again, and he asked me again. Finally, he's getting all pissy. Dad, they're going to leave, and I won't be able to go because they're going to go out to dinner. Are you going to give me an answer? I said, I don't know. I figured to wait as many times as your mother did when she asked you to do the fucking dishwasher. Are we at that? We even close yet? I don't know. Well, it looks like you ain't going out to fucking dinner now, are you? Right? He thought I was the worst father, right? So I'm texting my brother back and forth with him, right? And he goes, what's going on? So I told him what I was doing. And he goes, oh, okay, let's have some fun. I says, okay, no problem. So he says, don't give him an answer till like 8 because my sister-in-law was working late. So going out to dinner until my sister-in-law came home. He said, don't answer until 8. See how far I'll go with it. He fucking hated my ass. He hated my fucking guts.
Good.
And then finally at about fucking 20 minutes to 8, because, you know, I had to drive him down there. So about 20 minutes to 8, I'm like, yeah, they're not going to be at dinner now. I said, it's right. You can stay at the house by yourself. I already talked to your uncle. He said, well, I don't want to go now. I said, well, you're going now. I go, get in the fucking car. But I get in the car. Oh, I can just sit in the house by myself. Yep.
You know, my wife came up with a pretty good one. And sadly enough, it fucking worked for me too. It was like me and both of my boys. She wrote a list of shit to do, right? And we all had shit to do on it. You know, there was chores for the boys and a little honey-do list for me. And it said, when this list is completed, you will have earned the new password for the Wi-Fi. She changed the fucking Wi-Fi password on us.
That works.
Yeah. Everything got done pretty quick.
Oh, hell yeah. But it does.
Because that Xbox don't even work without the Wi-Fi anymore. You know?
What? Wait a minute. Hold on. It doesn't work without Wi-Fi.
Well, they play online and stuff. They don't.
Oh, okay.
All their games are like in the cloud and download. You know, you don't buy games anymore hardly for the Xbox. You don't actually go out and buy a disc anymore. You just buy a digital code and fucking download it to your system and keep it in the cloud.
I thought Xbox was the one that was horrible. I thought Xbox was the one that always got messed up.
I don't know, but I'll tell you something about Xbox. Mm-hmm. My kid just threw his away in the fucking dumpster yesterday. I was kind of pissed off. And I'm like, you know, some little kid could have used that. He goes, yeah, it was mine, though. Right in the dumpster.
Wow.
And I'm like, you know.
Is it an Xbox 360 or an Xbox One?
360, I think.
Yeah, they're obsolete.
I don't know. All I know is it's fucking.
That's what sucks, man. The gaming systems are obsolete. I still got a PlayStation 2 that I play all the time because you don't have to hook it.
My son gave me both of his PlayStation 3s, and
I'm gonna go back to playing Atari.
Fistful of games, and I was like, okay, that's cool, fantastic. I said, The only one of the new type games that I enjoy is that something auto. I always tell them, give me all.
Grand Theft Auto.
I always tell them, put all the stuff in there so I can have whatever I want. And I like to have the helicopter stand on the roof and just snipe people.
Yeah,
I don't ever want to die. I don't ever want to die. I don't ever want to die. I just want all those codes. Whatever you do, put me on the roof so I can just sit there and pop. I like to jump in the helicopters and all that. But the one that
I've got one of the old shit. What are they called? The Call of Duty games. I got a World War II game. I like front line or something like that. It's called. Those Medal of Honor. I got Medal of Honor.
I like that one.
Yeah. And then I got Gran Turismo, and then Forenza Racing, and then a bunch of like the NAA or NCAA football. I got all those.
We have a very big 64 system. 64 is really big. My boy has. Some of you know I have a boy with autism, so he's really into games. So he has a Wii. He has a Wii system. He has a Wii U system. Has a 64, a Sega, Genesis. He likes all those old games as well because he gets lots and lots of games in. That's what he's about. How many can I have? But
look at this one here.
he friggin' he loves 64. He is nuts about Nintendo 64. He just digs that thing. That was PlayStation 2, yeah. Now the one that has, which one do I have? Is it the 3? I think it's the 3 I have. I have 2 of those.
Yeah, I have 2 of the PlayStation 2s. I got a PlayStation 1.
You can buy the 64. I walked into the pawn shop and I looked over and I said, "Oh wow, Nintendo 64." The guy goes, "Yeah, you want it?" And I'm like, "Well, how much is it?" He goes, $10. I'm like, "Really?" I said, and it had both controllers. I'm like, "Are they wired controllers or are they the remote?" He goes, "No, they're the old wired ones, which is the only one I want anyways, because the other ones they just don't work." So I bought him another one of those for $10. And the games for those, you can find them sometimes by the box full for like $10, $15.
Yeah.
And you can have some fun. I mean, some of us older people can actually play those games. He has this one called it's like Army Men, Sergeant's Heroes or something like that. I'm not sure what it's called. And that thing is fun as a dickens to play. And you're like literally the little green Army Men. And you're running around and you're fighting each other. It's kind of fun.
The only one I ever played was the one Ohio just said. The one when you were in Germany, Ohio, that one.
Oh, Frontline or Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor. That one, and I did used to do what do you call it? Grand Theft Auto. I used to drive on the sidewalk.
That one's fun if you learn how to steal the vehicles. And how to get in the helicopter, and
I used to run people over on the sidewalk and shit.
Yeah, I don't want to play. I don't want to do the whole missions. He used to yell at me, "Play them."
Yeah, I just used to drive around. I just drive around and run people over and beat up hookers. I did.
And beat up hookers. Yep.
You knew they did. That's why they put that all in there, was for us, so we'd have something to do.
I played
a game.
One game, and it starts like this. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, yeah.
I used to play a game on PlayStation 1. It was called Abe's Odyssey Oddworld or something like that. And you were like this little guy.
Was that the one that was all flat? That particular game system? Is that the one that is just like a flat screen? It was really hard.
You like walked across it, and you like had each button said something. And then if you push the trigger button and push the button, he would jump and slap and stuff. But you had to talk to these other guys, and you would be like, "Oh," and they'd be like, "Hello." And you'd be like, "Follow me," and they go, and you'd be like, "Please," and they'd be like, "Okay." And then you had to sneak them around, and like they were in like this mine underground working, and you had to try to free all the slaves or whatever.
Was that called? Was that Dig Dug or something like that?
Ohio,
no,
talking to you out there.
Hey, Ohio,
what's that?
Your first chat was a group of like-minded YouTubers gathering to talk about stuff they have in common. March 22nd, 2015.
Wow.
And then you did a Quagmire for me because I probably wasn't there. May 8th, 2015. So it looks like we've been on for like 5 years.
Yeah.
4 years, whatever. Going on 5
I
years.
was going to say, or 4 if you add correctly.
Well, 4.5, asshole. If you wanted to you cocksucker. Whatever happened to Pong? I miss Pong.
Pong. Oh my God.
Tecmo Bowl.
Atari Pong. You're going back to like the very beginning of all of it, right there.
No. And we're going back before Atari. When you go back to Pong, you go back to the Magnavox Pong.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And the Odyssey.
I
forget
remember Pong when it was the first video game in the bars.
Yes.
Stand-up game.
Stand-up game.
We had the Pong system. It was like this big, and it had the 2 controllers, and it had 3 games. It had hockey. There was Pong, hockey, and some other game, and it was the same fucking game. And you just switched it, and it just it was like if you switched it, your paddle would get smaller.
Yep. Then they got Tecmo Bowl. Then you had fucking.
Oh god, Tecmo Bowl. You don't. If you were playing Tecmo Bowl, you would just chose Los Angeles.
No, Kansas City with the play action.
Oh no, chose Los Angeles because you have Bo Jackson. You just fucking run the ball for 99 yards every time for a touchdown.
Steve DeBerg play action pass. Meow, touchdown. Meow, touchdown.
Meow.
Joe Montana had a pretty good game on Nintendo.
Yep.
So, Joe Montana's football, that was good.
And then
I remember.
Are you ready? Blades of Steel.
Steel.
What you had to do was you had to be the New York Rangers. You come from left to right as you're looking at the screen. You come across the ice, the blue line, right? And you get just in front of the fucking goalie and you let the fucking thing go. Top right-hand corner all the time. Never not goal.
On Joe Montana's football, if you're playing like here's the field or whatever, and it was one of those sideway fields, you know, it wasn't like the new football games how they look down the field this way. It was sideways. If you were on your own 10-yard line and you turned around and threw the ball back through the end zone, it was a glitch, and it would come out the other side, and your guy would catch it all the way down here on like the 20 and run it in for a touchdown.
That's back before the games were smart.
Yeah. There's like you'd find a glitch because you'd accidentally do something like that, and you go, "What the hell?" And you try it, and it works every time. Oh man, it pisses your buddies off because they don't know what's going on. You're scrambling, they're trying to sack you. You throw it to the end zone, and it comes and he catches it on the other end, touchdown. You're like, "What the fuck?"
I couldn't play it now if I tried. My son's like, "Oh, come play this fucking Army game with me, Dad." I'm like, "All right, teach me the buttons." And then all of a sudden, these zombies come out of nowhere. What the fuck is this? He goes, "You know I hate zombies. You know that fucking zombies and me don't mix." And I'm like, I don't want to play the game. I can't do it. I can't stand like that.
They got me playing
TV show
some Call of Duty. My boys got me playing some Call of Duty game, and all I did for like 10 minutes would spin around and like look at the fucking clouds and just shoot. I couldn't figure shit out.
Call of Duty was easy.
So I was like, you guys got to stop. Just let me figure out how to control this guy. Like learn how to crawl and all this stuff. And I'm like, it took me like 20 minutes to figure out everything. And I'm like, cool, let's go. So he's like, well, to make it easy on you, Dad, we'll just play against each other. And there's like this battlefield area that you can only go so far, right?
Yep.
So your object is to kill him. His is to kill you. So you're crawling around looking for each other. And I see him. And I'm like, oh, shit, there he is. I can see him. And he's like looking through buildings and stuff. I'm like, okay, so I switch weapons. You know, this guy carries like every fucking weapon known to man, you know, just by pushing a button. I switch weapons and I pull him up on this fucking scope and I zoom in. Right? Crosshairs in the chest. Boom. Nothing. He turns around. He sees where I shot from. He comes running at me. So I switch guns and I pull out like MP5, right? I'm like, reload. Reload. And he's running at me. I'm shooting him. and he walks up with a knife and goes and stabs me and fucking kills me. That's it. I shot him in the chest with a damn 338 Lapua.
Yeah.
I hit him with like 600 rounds of 9mm, and he runs up and stabs me with a fucking bayonet.
The part about that game, right? If you didn't play against him and you played against the Germans, right? You take that M1 Garand they give you. Well, it's not a sniper rifle, right?
Yeah.
And you first start, you come along the chain link fence, and then the towers, and all of a sudden you'll get like being shot at.
Yeah.
Right. You go in the prone.
You talking the old front line or the old Medal of Honor?
Yeah. You go in the prone. You go in the prone position, right? And you got your sniper rifle, and you can take that son bitch right out of the fucking tower.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like because you can do
I
headshots.
love that game.
My favorite part was when the Nazis would be walking by and you hit them with the headshot. You could hear the helmet go ting. The helmet would be like ting, and their head would snap, and they'd fall over.
And my kid's like, Dad, how do you know where they're going to be? I says, Jonathan. I go, we played this game 3 times now. I says, you just memorize where they're going to be out.
That's how you beat the game's memory. Okay, you got to clarify, Ohio. So how did he run through all that bullet fire and stuff and stab you?
I don't know. I got mad and I threw the controller and I left like any other 12-year-old would do. Yeah, that's basically what I was like. I was like, oh, that's bullshit. I shot you I don't know how many times. I'm done. I left.
He had some kind of hack going on.
I don't know.
I used to like playing hockey. I play hockey with my kid, and he'd be like, Dad, you have your 4th line against my 1st line. I goes, yeah, I know. He goes, nobody does that, Dad. I goes, I'm not everybody else. So I'd be checking the shit out of all his fucking good players. And I'd put my 1st line on. He'd have like his 3rd line out there. I'd be like, go, 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 go.
Go, go. Yeah, my kids don't play fair anyway. So, I got my revenge on my youngest son. He bought this NBA game where you could pick all these old players and stuff like that. And he begged me for like 3 days to play. Like, Dad, play. So I'm like, all right. And I go in his room, I sit down, and he's like, we're just going to do like one-on-one, and it's going to be like street ball. So there's no rules. You can beat each other up and shit in this thing, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. I sit down, and I'm like, cool. And I pick, and I'm like, oh, sweet, I'm LeBron James. He's like, no, you can't be LeBron James. That's first rule right there. You can't be LeBron James. So I'm like, all right. And I'm like, okay, then I'm going to be who's the other guy that's real good? Plays for Golden State now.
Larry Bird?
No. Golden State.
You said old school.
No. Well, hang on. I'm getting to that point.
I forget his name.
Kevin Durant. I'm like, I'll be Kevin Durant. He's like, no, you can't be Kevin Durant. I'm like, okay, I'm Steph Curry. He's like, you're not allowed to be Steph Curry. I'm like, Jesus Christ, who can I be? I'm like, here, look, I'm Michael Jordan. He's like, no, definitely not Michael Jordan. So I'm flipping through, and I come across Larry Bird, and I'm like, how about this old white guy? And he's like, okay, that's fine. Yeah, fucker. I hit him. All I did was shoot 3-pointers the whole time, and the score was 85-13, and he was so pissed. And now Larry Bird is his favorite player. He's 12 years old. He sits on YouTube and watches Larry Bird videos constantly. Nice. There's a Larry Bird jersey hanging up over here with some Larry Bird checkered. He's got the Celtics hat, Larry Bird hat, all that stuff.
Good for him.
Yeah, it's great. But once he had no clue who Larry Bird was.
I went to Larry Bird's retirement night.
That's sweet.
Yeah, and I'm actually
that was in '92.
Yeah, I'm actually February 4th, 1992. I'm actually on the, what do you call it? On the
registry.
No, I yelled, and it fucking echoed through that whole fucking place.
You yelled at a sports event?
It wasn't. It was just the best part about, well, not the best part about the whole night, but one of the coolest parts, although it should have been iron for him, was, so they bring out Magic Johnson, and he's got his Lakers shirt on,
Oh yeah, I was Lakers gear.
Yeah, and he takes it off, and underneath he's got Celtics gear on, and the place just went fucking nuts. You know, I mean, those
Yeah,
two.
that's a crazy friendship those two made. You know, they were like worst enemies ever. And
they changed the game of fucking basketball.
Oh, great! Those were the days, man.
You know?
And you know what? I tell you what. Later on in the couple years later, you know, Allen Iverson was a hell of a player too. That, you know, I don't think
he had some fucking scruples missing.
Yeah.
You know, he had some scruples missing. You know, like you go up to Bill Russell, right? Guy's got like, I don't know, 12 fucking NBA title fucking rings on his fingers. Right? And you ask him for an autograph. And you know what he'll tell you? He'll say no. You know what he'll say for you instead? He goes, autographs aren't shit. They're not personal enough. He says, I'd rather fucking shake your hand and talk to you.
Nice.
And that's what he does till this day. The guy's like fucking 70-some years old. And he'd rather shake your hand and talk to you than sign an autograph.
Yeah, my brother met Joe Frazier in an airport one time. My brother-in-law, he met Joe Frazier. He was real nice, you know. They were on a delay. Their plane was delayed, so they were sitting there on the tarmac type, you know, where you sit outside the gate.
Right. Yep.
And he was like, damn, that dude looks like Joe Frazier. And he pulled him up on Google and was like holding out, looking at him. And I guess he noticed him doing it. He was like, are you taking a picture? And he's like, I'm sorry, man. He's like, are you Joe Frazier? And he's like, yeah, come on over. He's like, you're the only one that's recognized me on this whole entire flight. He's like, oh, man, that's cool. Yeah. So he sat there and talked to him for like 25 minutes.
All right, Shlisa, you're going to like this. I finally got it to work.
Oh, the rest of her promo?
No, the jet. I finally got your emblem. I finally got your emblem.
They're all excited.
On the tail right there.
Hey, that's cool. You got to piece it together.
Yeah, I got to fix a few of these things. And then I got to it's been a pain in the ass trying to figure out how to do this in 3.
Easy, your nose diving. Oh, don't crash.
Where's the fire and the flames? Yeah, how the hell are you gonna pressurize that thing with all the windows open?
Well, I've got to figure out now how to load the windows into it.
Yeah, I know. Obvious.
I mean, I'm 55 years old learning this shit right now. It's like, holy
fuck,
crap.
you don't look a day over 58.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Mikey, you're mean.
I know.
Why do you think I got my camera shut off? I turned 55 this year too, man, and that's enough of that. I'm tired of getting old.
I feel like I'm at a fucking Geritol meeting. Jesus H, all these old people on my fucking chat.
You ain't that much younger, Mikey.
I don't care. It don't matter. Listen to me. My wife is 8 weeks older than me. There ain't a fucking day that goes by I don't let her know about it.
I'm getting sleepy time. I think I'm gonna be jumping out of here.
Well, yeah, it's turning into a Geritol ad anyway.
Yeah, you
Have a great night.
gotta be up in 5 hours to have breakfast.
Good night, Shalisa.
Y'all take care.
Have a good one. Thanks for being on.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's pretty fucking sad when Ohio's the fucking youngest one in this fucking chat room.
Am I the youngest one in the chat room?
Well, see, I still do 6,000 I walk 6,000 steps three times a week, 3 miles.
Where the fuck do you walk?
I walk all the way from here, all the way into Sanford to the Rhett comes with me too. I come all the way down to the old high school. Then
First of all, you start out by walking to the fridge every morning, and then after that, you're going to have to walk to the bathroom about 6 times before noon.
No, that doesn't work.
And then,
Dude, I got a hard time walking 100
you got to walk
feet
down
anymore.
the whole way to the bathroom 4 times throughout the night.
No, I put in 3 miles a day, 3 times a week, just to not have to.
Yeah. Where I used to work, we used to wear those things to let us know how many steps we took. And
Are they accurate?
Well,
I don't know how accurate it was, but it said
GPS, and it actually it doesn't count what I do. I just have it sitting down during the day. But when me and Rhett get ready to go, I got to bribe him with a Slurpee. We take off. We walk down to 7-Eleven, right down Oak Street, Mike, down to 7-Eleven, head off down to Main Street. Then we'll cross the street. So we on the other side and walk all the way down to the high school. Turn around, walk all the way back. So it's a mile and a half there and a mile and a half back.
With the pit stop for a Slurpee.
Well, that's for him. That's for him.
Right.
Hell, I even stopped drinking, man. Drinking water now.
Yep.
Yeah, I used to do like 10 miles a day.
Yeah, my day in the military, that was but not now. Home, not for me now.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Ohio. Hello, Mr.
Hey, how's it going?
So, Mr. Chow, your number one fan.
My number one fan, Mr. Chow. What's up?
Mr. Chow, come to tell you something, gay boy.
Gable, you tell me something. What are you here to tell me, Mr. Chow?
Hoobaroo, motherfucker.
Hey, up north of 60. Mikey, listen to me. I got a question for you. Were you in the great state of Maine, US of A? I know it's a silly question to ask. You probably weren't. I saw a van look just like yours.
What? Wait a minute. Back up. What the hell was that?
Up north of 60.
No. The dude.
That's Ohio invites his friends on here.
That's my biggest fan. That's Mr. Chow. He's a fan of my channel, man. He follows me wherever I go.
Okay. All right.
Ohio has skills, John.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's a special moment we just had there.
But
Motherfucker.
I was talking out in the chat room, up north 60. By the way, it's a great fucking channel, by the way. Yeah, it was recently. It was the other day. I was going down 95, and I seen this black van, looks just like yours. And I went, no way. No way.
Yeah.
And I got that fucking truck pinned, right? And they put a governor on the fucking truck in Connecticut. I don't have a governor on my truck, but they had a governor on this truck. So I can only do like 75. I'm like, some bitch.
That's pretty good if you get 75 out of a governed truck.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's only a 20-foot, 24-footer, but
Yeah, but they usually govern them things at what, 68 or something.
well, we can do 70 legally on the highway up in Maine, you know.
Yeah, but they're all about conserving fuel and crap.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a governor on mine. Kind of fun cruising down the interstate, passing just about everybody.
Yeah, well, when I go up 95, I do that to all the trailers because they're all slow going up the hills, you know. 95 is like a little bit of a roller coaster going through, like, you know, Kennebunk and Arundel and Bedford and all that bullshit.
Bedford.
I need about 100 more horsepower in my truck.
Well, Mikey, what do you deliver on? You said you're running a 24-foot dry box.
Yep.
What do you deliver? I thought you worked for
who?
Yep.
Was that me that froze or you?
You.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you worked for a sign company.
I did for 12 years, and then I quit. And then I went to work for his competition, but the competition in Connecticut was just the signs. So now I went to screen print business. I don't know, Mike. I got to find out. There is another way I can do a chat, but I got a couple of guys from YouTube are going to help me with it. It won't be my last one. It should be my last one with a panel for a little bit. so I get in the screen business, okay, with the same company. Okay, so the company I work for right now has two divisions: a screen and sign business. Okay, the guy that hired me at my old job is now working at my place. Well, he worked there first, okay, but he's up here in Haverhill, Mass, and not down in Connecticut. So he's getting a lot of sign business this way now. So now technically I'm back in the sign business. So I do both sign and screen print. So
Now, what do you screen print?
well, no, we deliver all that material to people that do screen print. You know, all the ink, all
Oh,
the PDs,
okay.
all
All right.
you know what I mean? We supply them all with everything they need. Hey,
Okay.
Jay Watt.
So, Mikey, I must have missed something at the beginning of the chat here.
Hey, buddy.
Is this like the last Quagmire or what?
Well, it's like I was just saying up north of 60. It's probably gonna be the last Quagmire with a panel until I can learn how to use the new shit.
Yeah, they're changing they're changing the hangouts. You can still do hangouts privately, but you won't be able to do the hangouts like these on YouTube somehow or something. There's going to be some
Yes, you can.
new way
You
to
can
do
do
it.
them. You just can't invite people. I can do a YouTube chat. I just won't be able to invite people. I did one already. I went on and I used it. It says YouTube beta.
Yeah.
And I did it, but there was nowhere to invite anybody.
Huh.
Wow.
You can't do Hangouts anymore?
Not the way we do them.
Huh.
August 1st, it's all going away.
That's messed up.
It's okay. Let's get something straight though. It's going away, but they're changing it. You're still going to be able to do it.
Yes, I'm going to be able to. Right, up north 60 is right on the money. He says he's hearing good things about StreamYard, and I think that's what G Mangos is going to hook me up with. The StreamYard.
What the hell's StreamYard?
Apparently, it's some site. Yeah, it's some site. You go on their website, and then I can send a link from there. I don't know how it's gonna. But it's gonna wind up like this. That's all I know.
Yeah, there's OBS too.
So.
Well, now you guys know that Facebook has the same thing, right?
No.
Yeah, Facebook has a messenger thing that you can do it on, but you can't. We tried to mess with it last night to try to use it on YouTube, and couldn't figure it out.
Well, yeah, the difficult thing comes from when you want to post the chat. All right, everybody's going now to past tense. You guys like the live aspect, but everybody likes the past tense aspect. That's why all the podcasts are so popular. Everybody wants, because it costs a lot of money to have all that bandwidth running. So they like everybody to do podcasting aspects because that way you record it on your own and then you upload it, and they don't got to worry about all that bandwidth. That's a big thing. A lot of people get wound up about. But I mean, when you get this chat yard or whatever, what did he call it?
StreamYard.
StreamYard, yeah. You'd have to post it past tense to YouTube.
No, you run it directly with YouTube. There's people already doing it.
You can go live. Yeah, you can do this live.
Okay. I was not aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
Now the
You're
Twitch,
just using their system.
Someone mentioned Twitch. That's another thing there.
But to answer your question, up north, I'm gonna figure it out. Not to make fun of him, but he does it. So he did it, and he said that if he can do it, I can do it. So G Mangos did it. So if he can do it, I can do it. But you guys know me. I just hate change, you know.
Well, yeah, and you're so technically savvy there, Mike.
Yeah, I know.
StreamYard. I thought you said SteamYard.
No, StreamYard.
Okay. I'm sitting there trying to look up SteamYard. It's like, SteamYard? You put steam all over that yard. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Thanks, P. NASCARs. We'll let you know, bro. Yeah, Mikey, I would need your email address.
Well, they say there's a fee for this.
Actually, no, sir, buddy. I have you on Facebook.
StreamYard, they say costs money.
Hang on, partner.
Let's see how much it costs. Do they even tell you?
I don't see it on their site here.
I saw pricing, but then when I go onto the site, it's one of those sites where it's, no, come on, log in. No, log in first. Like, how much is it? Log in first. It's got to be somewhere it talks about pricing.
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Pricing, way at the bottom of the page.
Way at the bottom.
Oh, I don't have my fucking glasses.
There it is, pricing. Okay.
Free 6 on-screen participants, screen sharing, banners, on-screen comments. Oh, it doesn't sound too bad for free. Just limited on how many people you can have in there.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
Full runs $20 a month. Paid by the year, though. You got to pay the whole year. Whoa, yeah.
What is it?
They have a $20 a month, which is everything, and no stream ban. Okay, so there's certain things you have to get used to, which is they're going to run commercials in your chat.
Yeah, like little bots, handwritten, not vocal, right?
Right. I'm not just saying. Just says StreamYard.
It's going to be like Yahoo. It's going to be like Yahoo. You just blow them up.
Says the StreamYard branding will be in all your live streams. Let's see. You have a broadcast. You got to learn all your broadcast limits. They do allow you to have banners.
Up north, go to your Facebook messages and click the link inside that bar and click the link in there. I don't have my glasses, so I can't read shit. $5.99 for the first minute, and $1.99 for the minute after that. Right on, Jay Watt.
It says currently broadcasts are not as of yet limited, but limits may be introduced at a future date. So if they start getting popular.
Which one's that on?
That StreamYard.
Oh. Is that on the basic one?
Yeah. They have a question mark when you go down. They break it into the 3 sections: the free, the basic, and the professional. They have those little question marks on the side of it. So broadcast limits, it says currently not limited, but limits may be introduced at a later date.
What are they going to charge me to do this?
No, it says for the free one. There's a free one, the free option.
That's just the one that sends the fucking, what do you call it through, right?
Yeah, that one you can have 6 participants. They do offer screen sharing, on-screen comments. You can do your own. You can do your colors and shit the way you want it.
G Mangos was texting me about this, and he said, also, I can show you tonight. We'll have to go in a private. It's going to take a couple hours. But he gave me a link, and it's OBS. Now, Johnny, you guys are savvy and all that stuff. I ain't. Go to obsstudio.com. Oh, no, excuse me. OBS Project, one word, .com. And that's the other link that Mangos is going to help me with.
All right, that did not go well for me.
I can't believe I don't have my glasses. I'm blind. I can't see shit right now. I
Somehow
cannot read shit.
it auto corrected for me instead of OBS. It came up as Bob's project. OB.
Open broadcaster software, but it doesn't look like that's streaming.
That's what he told me. It's right here. When you open it up, it says.
Oh, it does say start streaming.
Yeah.
Hey, you just got
See, it says
downloaded.
studio. Yeah.
All right.
Mike, you get that link, buddy?
All right. This is. This looks familiar. Why does this look familiar?
I dropped one in the outside. I dropped one in the outside chat.
All right, thank you, Ohio. Because you know I'm kind of illiterate.
I'll drop one in the other room.
Well, you're gonna have this one. You're gonna have a panel, Mikey. Yeah, you're gonna run a panel. That's gonna freak you out, man.
What do you mean run a panel? I don't understand what you're saying.
Here, like when I do Christine's show, I have a panel.
Yes, like a radio panel. Yes.
Yeah, that I have to use to bring up all the mics and recording and all that good stuff.
Right. I can now. Is that going to let me mix and match and have fun like a radio producer?
To a
Can I
degree.
you know what? Can I do
hang
drop
on
stuff?
Mike, just hang on. I got somebody coming up. They're going to explain everything you need to know. An expert.
Is this your Chinese friend again?
Is this Wang Chung?
I heard that song today on fucking 105.7.
Everybody Wang Chung
tonight.
So,
no. Who's that? Who's that gentleman that came in here before? Hello,
that's
Randy.
Mr. Tap.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
This is Randy. This is my buddy Randy. Randy, welcome to the Quagmire, my friend.
How's it going, man?
Good.
Not bad.
Randy's another friend of mine. He's a lurker. He likes to watch the chats that I go on. So.
Yeah, Ohio said y'all needed some tech support in here.
What's that?
Said Ohio told me y'all needed some tech support in here, so I thought I'd come and say hello.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little rough because I'm, as Mr. Tolley so eloquently put it, I'm a little computer idiot. So.
Well, I didn't put it quite that eloquently. I think I was a little more polite about it.
You were, only because you like me.
I'll tell you what, dude. Ohio,
no, I was just being polite.
Ohio has a way to contact me, brother. So if I understand the issue is once Hangout shuts down, you're trying to figure out how to run your chat, right?
Right.
So if you end up needing assistance once the Hangout shuts down and shit, just have Ohio put me in contact with you, dude. I can just remote access your computer and set you up if we need to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Well, that works, Mikey. There you go.
Hang on, let me. I'm trying to send. I sent up north the link and it didn't work for him.
But Randy, can you explain what's going to be happening with the whole Hangouts and stuff?
Well, the only thing that they've announced, I've read up on it. The only thing they've announced is that they're getting rid of the Hangouts on air feature, so you won't be able to go live on YouTube with Hangouts. But they're going to keep Hangouts in place for people that are chatting on there and just doing their thing. And they have no plans at this point to replace it with anything similar or anything that works like that. So you're going to have to use other software in order to broadcast live chats and panels like this. You'll be able to broadcast just yourself, but to have multiple people up talking with you, you're going to have to figure out some other software like OBS or StreamYard or one of the other ones. You know what I mean?
Now, is this a money thing or is it a bandwidth thing?
No, bandwidth's not an issue anymore. I mean, bandwidth will never be an issue again for fucking years because if you imagine the amount of bandwidth being used for these live streams currently versus the millions and millions of people around the world that are just watching YouTube videos, primarily their bandwidth is being used up for people just watching regular videos. They're not worried about bandwidth. What the issue is I don't, they haven't really announced what the issue is. I'm assuming though it has something to do with Google trying to figure out different ways to integrate with YouTube since they took over the property, but they've never fully integrated into it. And they've tried a bunch of hit and misses with like the Google Plus and things like that. I think they're trying to figure out a way to really collaborate their platform with the YouTube platform. And they might do something entirely different, but we'll see. I mean, it's just going to be a patience game at this point. But they've never actually discussed any reason for actually shutting down the Hangouts on there. They haven't given any reason why they're doing it.
They are just it's like a really bad baseball team. Those guys just swing, hit, miss. It's just nonstop.
Well, only with YouTube.
Because Google's trying to rule the world here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got a huge. There was now there's been a move placed on Google by another company and they did not mess around either. They didn't just come out and go, okay, here's what we're going to do. Nope. They came out with an actual attack ads saying, we want to let you people know some of the nasty shit that Google does to you. All about how Google steals information and this and that. It's called DuckDuckGo. They are now going with a national ad campaign, shitting all over Google and the platforms involved.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, all your information, when anything you look at, anything you do on the internet, it's all being tracked, and it's not just Google doing it. So
no,
they're going to have to widen that spectrum if they're going after somebody. They can make an example out of Google because they're probably the mogul in the industry, but
they're trying to become the new. They want to become the new they want to be the new Bing. They want to be the new Google. It's called DuckDuckGo. They're actually it's a good service. But they don't track anything. That's the claim, anyways. We don't track anything. We don't keep your history. None of it.
Yeah, maybe. I guess we'll see. That's a hard industry to break into, man.
Well, yeah, that's why usually. I mean, you had VidMe that went after YouTube, and they did pretty good for a little while. I mean, a lot of people were like, okay, finally, it's a good service. But then Google just came along with their powerhouse and said, hey, listen, you won't be allowed to advertise on YouTube. So here you go. Either drop them now, and they lost all their advertisers. So they had to close VidMe. But this DuckDuckGo, when they went like they went mainstream. I mean, it was prime time advertisements, and I saw 4 of them in one night. And it was like, holy shit. That costs money. You're going after them.
Yeah. If you want to break into a market like search engines, dude, you'd have to. That's the only option is to spend money. You got to spend money to make money in any business. But with that one, you break it into a primarily dominated market by a damn near a monopoly. You know what I'm saying?
Oh hell yeah! And I just was researching afterwards, and I learned there's something for some people out there. If you're into the researching, what really a company's about, find out who Google really is. Because Google is a facet of another company, and YouTube is a facet of another company. And this company, they got their fingers in everything.
Yeah.
It's shocking.
I can't find the page I was on today. It was telling me, I went into settings. I went into, I don't know if it's settings or what, but I went into it and it was showing you how you can do a chat, but something about they're going to, if you have a Gmail account, it's going to be something about, hang on, I'm going to find it right here.
Well, the good news is, Mike, that we do have somebody that's experienced enough to help us out and willing to help out with Randy. And it's only going to cost you like 2 double cheeseburgers and like a large fry. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
As long as
selling me, dude.
As long as there's bacon.
Are like 2 double cheeseburgers are a palate cleanser for my fat ass. I don't know about this 2 double cheeseburger deal you're trying to write me here.
Well, yeah, but you got to make sure you get bacon on it. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I do know he is a fan of the Baconator. I've heard him talk about it several times from Wendy.
That's what I had for dinner tonight. Literally, that's what
All
I had
right.
for dinner.
Right here it says,
We can't read your mind, Mike. You got to read that shit to us, dude.
Would you really want to read Mike's mind?
I don't know, but he says it says right here, and he's quiet for like 45 seconds.
The company's called Alphabet Inc. That is who Google is.
Yeah, Alphabet. I've heard of it. Yeah.
The name of the company is Alphabet Inc.
Mike is the same guy that holds the line up at the drive-through, because when they ask him if is there anything else or that you want fries with that, instead of saying yes, he shakes his head.
Hello, sir. I shook my head.
I shook my head. I nodded yes. Where's my fries at? Damn it! I nodded yes.
Who's that?
Who's that?
North of 60.
That's Mikey.
Oh, no.
Oh, he fell out.
Oops.
Oh, at least he'll be able to come in.
Blink.
I knew I should have fucking bookmarked it today. The classic Hangouts on air streaming experience is going away on August 1st. You can use YouTube Live to create a quick event. No, that's the old way. Okay. I'm gonna have to go through my phone and find out. But it did say something about if they didn't have a Gmail account, something about they wouldn't be able to be invited until after it starts, or I don't know, something fucking.
Oh yeah, something with the Gmail.
It was something foolish like that.
You know what's sad is I actually liked Google Plus.
Do we get North of 60 back yet, or what? No, you still out?
Google Plus was kind of cool to scroll through because it wasn't like Facebook where there was so much shit. It was like condensed to what you really liked. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, but the thing with Google Plus was, I mean, and I was a victim of that. There's not a lot of people were, but I was a victim of the Google Plus thing. That night I was live and got my whole channel wiped out that night when it went live. But they forced it. They tried to play tough guy, and they said,
you had to sign up for Google Plus in order to have
that night they destroyed over 50,000 channels that night. I was one of the 50,000 people. What happened was there was a lot of people, like my YouTube name was John Solar 283.
Right.
But then I had a Google Plus in my real name. And what happened was that night the determination was made.
Your last name?
Huh? I didn't hear what you said. What?
I said Solar's not your last name.
Oh no. But
I'm being
what they determined was if you had a YouTube channel, you had to have a Google Plus in that name, and if you had a Google Plus, it had to have a YouTube channel in that name. So they opened two of them up. So I got a YouTube channel from my Google Plus with my real name, and then I got a Google Plus for John Solar 283. And I was like, I don't want the one with my name on it. They said, you don't want it? I said, nope. Do you want it to be closed? I said, yes. So I closed it, and little did I know that there was a penalty assessed of it. They take your AdSense account, they take your email account, they took everything that had to do with it. Because they were playing tough guys. If you didn't want it, then you get nothing. And they wiped out my channel, my YouTube channel, frickin' everything. Wiped it all out. It was gone that night.
That's messed up.
They did tens of thousands of people like that. Yep. So I mean, I had years of video that I did not have backed up. All of it gone.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, it was a pain in the ass.
That was definitely a mistake on their side, dude, because
And then they turned around and went, "Oh, you know what? We screwed up. So you don't have to have it." It's like, "Oh, wow. What about all of us that paid the price already?"
yeah, exactly.
If
That's
you were
just
to
another
just
one of
bow,
those you
if you were
try
to just bow down to the Fuhrer, you wouldn't have had that problem.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I was like, I'm sitting there going, why do I want a YouTube channel in my name? I already have John Solar 23, and I didn't want a Google Plus, so I'm just like, you know what? Turn that off. Oh, yeah, you don't tell them turn that off. It comes with a penalty.
Well, I have mine. I have a work email, and it automatically got synced with my Ohio Wolverine Gmail, and I had to go in there and like separate them. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I had to unsync it because what it was doing was it would notify me, and this was the weird thing. It notified me that I had an email from somebody I work with. So when I went to answer them, it went back and it was like, you got a message from Ohio Wolverine. They're like, who the fuck's Ohio Wolverine?
Oh yeah. I mean, it was just a mess, and they wrecked the whole thing. And that by doing it by force, you know what I mean? You have no choice. You have to do this.
Well,
I mean,
sadly, that's a pretty common tactic when it comes to software development. If you have a big platform, you got a big, powerful, very popular software, and you're integrating something new. And in this situation, they were trying to compete with the likes of Facebook and Instagram and these other social media presences. You have to get your daily active users up, your DAO. And a good way to do it is to integrate it into your already robust software that's being popularly used, so that it looks like you have a bunch of daily active users, and it qualifies the need for funding and further development and things like that. And that's all they were probably doing.
I understand it, but I mean, whoever's running that, I mean, eventually you would think this Alphabet company would say, "Hold on, everybody, hit the brakes. Hold on."
Well, the Alphabet company, Alphabet Inc., is actually started and run and owned by the same guy who founded Google. What's his name? Sergey Brin, I think, or something like that. I can't remember his name. But he was one of the PhD students who founded Google back in the fucking late 90s. And he's the same guy that owns and runs Alphabet Inc.
But I mean, it just seems to me that I mean, I've been in business for years, and I would never have this many swings and misses before somebody would be told to frickin' stop and back up. Back up, because this is not when these guys swing and miss, this is not $175,000 swing and miss. This is tens of millions of dollars. That was a total loss.
Yeah.
And I mean, they literally, I mean, and this is a major tech corporation that went for Google Plus, and I mean, it was literally just like, this is the way it's going to be. Don't worry about it. Everyone will do what the hell we say. Just tell them to frickin' do it or else. So they did it, and it became an absolute fiasco. The whole thing was a flop. And they lost tens of millions of dollars.
They've handled YouTube incorrectly since they got it, in my opinion, man. Like,
well, yeah. I mean, look what they're doing right now. Now, yeah. I mean, there's some big issues. I mean, like stuff that a lot of people don't pay attention to. I mean, you've got the Paul boys that are just they're insane. I mean, and Google's making a fortune off these Paul boys, but one of them was involved in a very serious incident where Google supported his decision, and Google decided they were going to show dead people to children hanging from a tree. And they tried to deny it, but no. Everybody knows when it's on the trending page, it's hand selected as what there's going to make the most money. And they literally hand selected that Paul Boys video to go on, and they left it up for 3 days. Yeah. And it showed it to children. It was not marked down for children.
The trending category isn't hand selected. That's an algorithm.
No, it's actually when I saw the court thing on television, on C-SPAN when they were in there talking about it, and no, it is hand selected. They hand select that. Because that's why you'll see things that you're like, how in the hell can there be a video like a Trump video that'll have like 10 million views on it, but it's being beaten by Beyonce with 600,000. The reason is they're hand selected. It used to be algorithm, but the guy that was in the courtroom said no, they were hand selected. And now that's what they do. And they literally, that Paul boy was kicked off. His channel was all done. The whole thing was fake. All fake. His channel came right back up again. He was promoted by YouTube, and he now is working on YouTube movies.
He's got a big old podcast thing going on too. I seen it the other night.
YouTube is bending over backwards. They're backing him. They're promoting him. He's on YouTube Red now. I don't watch that shit, but I mean, I watch some of the stories about what's going on with him, and his brother's mentally deranged. Apparently, the younger one is like literally fucking insane. But
Mr. Up North 60, how the hell are you?
Hey, what's happening, fellas?
Hey.
What's up?
What's going on? How you been?
Not much. Good, man. Just having some connection issues for some reason here tonight. Took a few minutes to get on here.
Yeah, it's Google.
Yeah, the internet's
north
pretty slow on my part of the world, anyways.
Right.
Where up north are you?
I'm in the Northwest Territories, up in Canada.
Oh,
That's north.
yeah.
North of me.
Yeah, north of the 60.
I'm as north as you. Well, no, I'm not. Of the lower 48, I'm as north as you can get off the lower 48. I think, yeah. Maine.
You go, what?
I'm up north.
No, you're not. Fuck, I'm up higher north than you, and I'm in Massachusetts.
Fuck you.
You're in the annex.
We should look at a map.
You're in the Massachusetts annex, for Christ's sakes.
Oh, bullshit.
I'm
So
higher
what's
than
happening?
all
It's
you.
been a long time, man. We haven't spoken.
I
in a
know.
while.
I haven't seen you like in a dog's age.
Yeah, I've been off YouTube, man, for probably about almost a year and a half now. Really haven't been doing much with the video uploads
I
or
know.
live streams. Just been taking it easy.
I've been missing it. I missed it all winter. I missed the summer ones. I missed it terribly. And but it was funny the other day when I was going down one of the interstates here, and I looked at this van. I says, "No fucking way." I says, "No way," and I'm trying to fucking catch up to it, you know. And I said, it's the exact same fucking van. I was like, wow. And I never seen it, you know. You never seen those around here, you know.
Yeah. There's been a few people actually that sent me messages. There must be somebody in the East Coast that has one like mine, because I've had a few questions, like particularly North Carolina seems to be the state. It's like, have you been to North Carolina lately? It's like, no, I haven't. And apparently there's a van like mine that's roaming around those parts.
Yeah, but Johnny, he's up so far north. His ice goes out like in friggin' June. You know,
He's up in the Great White North.
yeah.
There you
What's that
go.
I call it? God's country.
There
Yeah,
you
it's a
go. All right,
great
guys.
part.
I'm gonna boogie. I'm gonna take off, fellas.
Have a good night.
Have
All
a
right,
good night.
you're gonna be around, and then we'll see what we can do with this new hangout crap. Hopefully you'll be around.
Who are you talking to, me?
Yes, you said you
Oh,
will leave,
okay.
right?
Yeah. I just want to make sure I didn't know what you were talking about. I was like, is he talking to me? I'm sitting here. I want to listen.
Yeah, so I just want to. We'll figure something out. It'll all come out in the wash. We have to do something, because this is gonna suck if we can't do a fucking chat and have a fucking panel.
No,
I will go out of my goddamn mind if that happens.
When you get it figured out, Mikey, you're gonna have to send me a link.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
if you go jonesing too much, I'll open a show for you for a week, so you can go on the air and talk. That way you won't jones forever.
Like I said, I gotta go through my phone. I saw it today. it's weird how it's set up. But they said you can have like you can invite them from here, but you can't. You have to wait, and if they're not on this thing, you if they're not on this thing, you have to wait till you start the broadcast, and then you can invite them. And so there's gonna be a YouTube. All right, I keep saying YouTube. There's gonna be some kind of a chat like we're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to be some type of a thing where almost like this OBS thing, you have to go through a thing to get to it.
Right, and you're gonna have a slow startup anyways because everything's like that. When we switched off of Blog Talk and moved over to Spreaker, we had to do that again, and it takes a little bit of time for everybody to make the jump because now they've got to they got to take out the other stuff. They got to come over and join Spreaker now or whichever one you're on. They got to join that. So you're going to have some people that are going to have those issues, and then you're going to lose some people because they just do YouTube and that's it. If it's not on YouTube, they won't do it.
Well, I would say if you're most familiar with how Hangouts works, then OBS is the way to go because you can just recreate this. You know what I mean? You literally just open up a normal off-air Hangouts call and you stream it through the OBS software and bam, you're in. You know what I mean?
But my question about all that, right, is that how do I send invite? How do I get up north to 60, Ohio Wolverine?
Have you never done a Hangouts that wasn't on air? You've never done a Hangouts that wasn't a live stream?
What do you mean?
Hangouts, a lot of people aren't aware of this, but the Hangouts has its own page. Like you can go into Google, type in Hangouts, boom, it brings you to the Hangouts page.
Yeah.
And right there, you add people by their Gmails and you create a room just like this one, but it's not a live stream.
Right.
And you can get a link to share to people. You can send them a link and they can join into it the same way. Everything works the same, slightly different, but mostly the same. And then with the way OBS works, OBS, you just do a screen share and you have your Hangouts open on it. And bada bing, you got it all set up right there without having to do a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean?
But are we going to be able to have an outside chat with people?
Yeah, that's what Vinny G's running, right, Randy?
Yeah. Vinny G runs a combination of Streamlabs and OBS.
Yeah.
OBS is a recording or streaming software. So when you go into OBS, you have like basically a blank screen and you tell it, okay, what I want to do is I want to capture my webcam or I want to capture what's going on my monitor. So you tell it I want to do a monitor capture. You stretch that out. You make it the full screen. You plug in your stuff from YouTube, and then you hit the button on it that says start streaming, and it starts a YouTube live stream.
Yeah, there's all kinds of capture software, Mikey, that you can do.
And don't forget, you're talking to somebody illiterate about the computer.
Right. But there's stuff like this, like screen capture software that you can use. Not in this particular application, but it's just like that when you want to take one of your screens like this one. I can't turn on because I have 3 monitors rolling right now, and with 3 it won't work. But this one right here, I can actually turn it on and I can open it up and capture everything that happens on the screen. That type of scenario, I think, is what he's talking about.
Give me 2 seconds, Mike. It'll make sense. Give me 2 seconds here. I'm gonna step into my house here and pull it up on my laptop, and I'll show you.
Because we got to figure out a way to do Hangouts. I got to be able, because I'm telling you, I love YouTube. I love being able to do the Hangouts. I love being able to watch a video. You know what I mean? I love watching up north. Freeze his ass off until he gets a stove running.
It was funny the other day. I was I was running around on something, and all of a sudden I see down in the corner there's a picture of you, Mike. And I'm like, oh, he's got a video or something like that. So I clicked on it. It was you. Well, first it was a guy talking for a while, and then you jammed a pie in your wife's face.
Oh, yeah.
It was just a random video that popped up, and I'm like, the hell's he doing? And
we were raising money for the Huntington.
All right, buddy. So you should be able to see me now. Let me
double feed.
Yeah, we get double feeded over here though, Randy.
There we go.
There we go. Better?
Yep.
All right, so I got the screen share going. You minimize all this stuff from work.
Hang on, let me click on you so all that shit comes out.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm
What
sorry.
is with everybody in this VLC media player? Everybody seems to have that now.
So you see right here, I have OBS pulled up. So what I could do is, just like we have a Hangouts going, here's the Hangouts splash page, right? But I could just simply pull up our Hangouts, and as long as I have it up, I can show it on the screen. And then I just drag this off to my other monitor. And yeah, I'll drag this off. Let's do that. But yeah, anything I do on my computer right now will be broadcasted. So you just set it to where it's feeding off your desktop audio, your microphone audio. You pull up your Hangouts on here. It helps if you have a second screen. If not, you'll have to probably pop out your chat and just put it off to the side so you can read your chat while you're doing this. They're going to see everything on your monitor that's going
Yeah,
on.
because I only have
And then I
one
hit
laptop.
this button right
so-
here, start streaming. And this would literally start a live stream on my YouTube channel right now. And we'd be good to go.
Doesn't seem that hard at all. Seems pretty easy, actually.
Yeah, it is.
And so if you did a live stream, all your subscribers can show up and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's just like what you're doing now.
Right.
Only instead
Okay.
of going through this Hangouts thing, you're using this right here to do it. And then you would just, and it's going to broadcast. Like I said, you can do anything on here. See how I have it set right here on Scene 2, and all that's in here is a display capture, but I could add like a image, and you can
do
browse
art.
for an image.
You can
on
do
your computer.
artwork. You can do artwork and stuff like
You can
that.
put your logo up in the top left-hand corner. Whatever you want to do, you can create scrolling banners on here where those text. I can create a scrolling banner that would go across and say hello, viewers, and then hit OK. And you see it's right up here in the corner. So this would show on my live stream, and then I could set it to scroll across however I want to do it. There's tons of potential in this app. But the main thing is, if you're used to the way Hangouts works, all you need to do is that's not the right thing. I'm sorry. All you need to do is familiarize yourself with where to go. By going to the actual Google Hangout site and understanding, like, these are all my chats I have open, and then each of these chats I can go into my chat with Ohio Wolverine, and it works the same way. And then once we pull up that, ooh, man, I am making a mess out of this. Once I pull up that stuff, basically, you start up a new call. It's not a live stream call, it's just a regular off-air call. And then you use that to broadcast by using OBS software to do it. So everything inside this window is what people are going to see on your stream.
So if I'm correct then in thinking this, technically you would be able, I might be wrong, but just tell me if I am, you'd be able to actually do a regular Hangout and have up to 10 people on it and use that as the feed point for your actual live stream.
Yeah. It's just, if you imagine, instead of them viewing just what's happening in your Hangout window, once you fire up OBS, they're going to view everything you're doing on your computer. So if you go into your folder and you flip open your folder where you put all them naughty pictures, they're going to see that shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
If you browse through your email, they're going to see people's emails. So it helps to have a second monitor, which isn't that big of a deal. Like, are you running a laptop, Mikey?
Yep.
So they sell them. Let me just go in here again. I
I
got
gotta
my camera
tell
on.
you whatever.
Just get an HDMI monitor and plug into it.
Yeah, you could do that, or if you like to be mobile, like this is my work laptop right here. And my work laptop, I have a second monitor that literally has it's a pouch. It plugs in via USB.
Yep.
And it has a pouch that it sits in. The pouch conforms to be a standing case for it. It's 1080p quality, and it's these are about 150, 200 bucks, and they're not bad. And that gives me the dual monitors that I need for work. So.
Yeah, but Mikey, your laptop on the side of it should have a VG port, right?
Oh,
A VG port. It's blue, bunch of holes in it, funny shaped.
on the right or the left?
It'll be on either side. It'll be it's a VGA is what it'll say is VGA. And
Yeah, I got
blue
a
plate.
couple of I got 1, 2. I got like four ports over here on the left hand
Here,
side.
Mikey, look at the screen. It's just like this. All right, this is it right here. You see it?
Yeah.
Don't forget I don't have my glasses on, kid.
Right here. It's what you plugged your. It's the same plug that you had for your monitors when you had the desktop VGA.
Yeah, it's gonna.
The reason I'm saying that is I mean those monitors are dime store right now.
It's
I mean,
true.
literally dime store. You should be able. You can probably buy it at a garage sale, running around
I
for
don't know, buddy.
$5-10.
I'll have to look. I'll have to look. I'm all flabbergasted. So
But if you have,
Hey, man.
but listen to me. If you have to have one, all right, range of time to slow the vehicle down. You don't have to visit me. Just slow it down to a slow roll so I don't get hurt. And we'll put it. I'll hand you one. I've got like 30 fucking here.
There you go.
all right.
It just depends on what kind of port, because it depends on how old the laptop is too. I mean,
Right, but if you got a
Both
VGA, if it's a
monitors.
laptop, you got to. I'm pretty sure you got a VGA port.
I gotta go up there and
No,
pay
not
for
all of
the
them.
turkey call anyway.
I don't have a VGA port on my laptop.
But Mikey's not going to have a brand new state of the art laptop. He's just going to have the one he has.
Well, what
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
hell?
saying. I don't know how old his. I'm not familiar with his hardware. I don't know how old his laptop.
It's a. I bought it. I don't know. Probably. I don't know. 4 or 5 years ago. It's a
Yeah,
Dell.
see,
I don't know.
that one that I have in there that I just showed you, my work laptop. I bought that 4 or 5 years ago, and it doesn't have a VGA. It's got a HDMI.
Oh, well,
not a VGA.
if you've got HDMI, either one, I got monitors for both.
Yeah, and you can get a VGA to HDMI adapter too. You know what I mean?
I've actually got those sitting right here, Mikey. So
I,
whatever you got to have, I mean, good Lord have mercy. I have probably got 20 monitors sitting around here.
yeah.
I don't
And
know.
I-
I just
Gaming
stream it to
laptop.
my smart TV when I need it.
My
By
gaming
September.
laptop in the other room has a display port adapter on it.
And whatever
There's
cord
three of them.
you need, I've got them hanging up on the wall right over there.
Well, I told you I got to come up and pay for the turkey call anyway, so I'll come up.
If worst comes to worst, you'll be set up by September to get this done.
No shit.
Yeah.
With the hours I keep, no kidding. You know.
What he just showed, Mike, is not that. I mean, literally, you're just afraid of the change. What you've been doing right now with the stuff that I've gone into YouTube before and actually just sat there and stared at what you.
Can I tell you what it is? Can I tell you what's killing me here, right? So you're on these live streams so long, right? And I understand that you can't have everybody on, and some people don't have the the headphones or whatever, the capabilities to come on, and I get all that. Okay, so I'm not saying that the people out, because the people out in the chat room obviously make the live streams awesome. Okay, so but to be able to sit here and look at the people I'm talking with, and I become friends with people, to take that all away, it fucking infuriates me.
Yeah.
It really does. And it's, because it's not like we all live. It's not like yeah, I can get in my car and drive an hour and a half and go see Johnny with no problem. Up north of 60, he's on the other side of my country than on the other side of his country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I have, you know what I'm saying is, it's like,
Oh no, I completely understand.
it's just, I get used to.
Someone pulled the carpet out from underneath your feet, and then said you can't have the carpet.
Yeah,
and it's
pissing me
what
off.
isn't broken mindset too. You know what I mean? This is working fine. Why are you fucking with it?
Yep.
Exactly.
You know?
And I miss the people out in the chat. Well, I mean, the people out in the chat room you can get, from what I understand, you can do a live stream, but you're the only one. And you would have a chat room. But I wouldn't, I admit, you know what I'm saying? It'd just be different.
You're not going to be a person who's going to sit there and just have a conversation with yourself.
Oh, hell no.
Or talk to just the chat room. You want to have
right.
some interaction. But you don't have to worry about it though, because the solution is already there. What he showed you, I've been on. I tried to start a YouTube live. I don't know, Steve, you might remember that. It was a fiasco. I hadn't done it before, so just sitting there staring at it, I couldn't figure the damn thing out. I couldn't figure out what the hell I was supposed to do. You've already figured that out, Mikey. Yeah. So it's less effort. From what he just showed me, looks like less effort and a very just simple.
Okay.
All you're doing is screen sharing. It seems like.
Yeah. Exactly.
I got a question. I got a question. Let me. So John and Randy, you're the most, as far as when it comes to computer literate out of all of us here, probably, and Tully. could you not just do a hangout like we do, Randy, and then screen share that to another?
That's what I just said.
To another, to your YouTube live.
Did you just wake up?
That's what I just.
That's what Randy was just
No,
talking about.
I'm saying without using another streaming system.
You need to. Okay, YouTube needs to get a feed. Okay, so what you're doing is yes, what you're saying is right. There's lots of ways you could do it, but it's going to take a lot of other stuff. In a simplistic way of doing it, this service is already available. So if you turn on Google Hangouts, let's say just regular Google Hangouts, and Ohio, you can invite up to 10 people, the same type of rules there. So you invite 6 people, all right? Once you're all on there talking, you literally will be doing the exact same thing, except you're using that software he showed. What's his name there? You're literally just going to, where we're normally talking on here and it's not live, all right, until you press the button. You're going to have the same thing, but on that software. And as soon as you press the button, it's going to do the exact same thing. Send it over to YouTube for you. There are ways to do it. There's always a way to do it, but some of that requires a lot of special.
I was just thinking something as simple as if you had 2 monitors, and you pulled up Hangouts, and there were 6 of us in a Hangout, and then you logged in separately to your YouTube, and you click live. And it's going to bring you up by yourself. If you could turn that and screen share that.
No, the built-in YouTube Go Live feature doesn't have a screen share option.
That's right.
So you have to have something to broadcast what's on your screen, and that's what the software is for. That's what
okay, so being the hillbilly that I am, I set up my laptop. And I do Hangouts on it, and then I set up my tripod with my cell phone on it, and I do live from my cell phone, and I film my fucking laptop.
There you go. Yeah, that would work too.
Now, see, the old-fashioned way will always work. The old-school way will always work. Just like if if you can't get the movie to record onto your DVD or whatever, you can always take your camera and set it up, widescreen it, and film it. That kind of stuff will always be able to beat the system. But to be able to do what Mike's talking about and just have it be a one-button integration, it's not, Mike, you're not going to have an issue. The thing he showed you right there was, I mean, I picked it up. I haven't even looked at it yet, and I got it from what he did. It's less. I'm saying it's less effort than you're doing right now. No, it looks like it's less.
When I go to make these things right up north, I'll tell you, he ran a chat. You go into Creative Studio, you hit that, you hit Create Event, you title it, you put what time you want on there, and you put Create Event, and you're done.
Right, but what he just showed you is you're going to invite everybody to your channel, so you're talking. Then all you're going to literally do is screen share, and hit go.
No, you don't even have to screen share. You literally just hit go. It's already on your screen.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally what he just showed you. So I mean,
when you make a Hangouts call like this, you got to go into Creator Studio. You got to title it. You got to create the event. You got to get the thing opened up. When you're ready to do it, you got to invite everybody into it, and then you got to hit the go on air button. With this, all you'll do is you'll create a Hangout call, add the people to it, start the video call, and then click go live, and you're done.
Now, when you say add the people to it, how do I get the people
invite
now?
Just like you do right now.
Just imagine through email or through Facebook.
Yeah, Hangout. You're literally you're going to start a Hangout, a literal Google Hangout. Just like
you can be in the same one every week. You don't have to start a new one. You can be in the same Hangout every week.
Yeah. So you start a Hangout, all right, and then you're going to literally go live with that Hangout, but you're just going to use this piece of software to go live.
Jay Watt brought up something. In order to do the live stream on YouTube, do you have to have 1,000 subs?
No.
That's mobile.
The only thing that got affected with the 1,000 sub requirement was people trying to go live from their cell phones mobily.
Okay.
And that's because dumbasses were filming themselves doing mass shootings and shit.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Now Facebook also has.
You gotta take these guns away from people. They're dangerous.
Hey,
Shut up, Mike.
Hey.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go live up in Canada. They don't have mass shootings.
Fuck, they don't.
No, they have vans that run over people.
Yeah, come down here. I got a mass shooting for you right here.
There you go.
Oh, is it gun porn time? Everybody get their gun porn out?
I see your mass shooting, and I
Right.
stopped that with my own.
My guns are locked up. I can't even get to my guns.
My guns are downstairs in the car. I don't feel like walking.
Mine are upstairs in the back closet. I can't get out.
Man, mine are in the shop.
I see yours, Stalker Steve, and I raise you.
Don't try it. My rifles are all put away. Damn it.
Put that pellet gun away.
Listen to me. Have we not learned on this chat that when we play with guns, the ceiling comes down?
Well, that's only if you do custom trigger jobs at home.
And just so Mike knows what we're talking about, right? We had a chat one night, brother, and you probably remember Stump. He's still around, but he was on the chat. But anyway, we had like gun night one night, and so I clicked on him, and he thought he unloaded the magazine, right? But he left one in the fucking chamber, and we were talking about triggers, and he said something about I love this trigger, and he went like this with his fucking trigger, boink, and he fucking put a round through his fucking ceiling.
Oh my god!
On live, yeah. He goes,
Is that video still available, or was that?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So I said to him, he goes, "I'll be right back." And then I said, because I didn't think it was, because first of all, it was really muffled. Like you would have thought a gunshot went off that you'd hear it like real bad, right? But it was really muffled. And I said to Stevie, I goes, "Boy, I'm really gonna feel bad for that poor son bitch that's in Stump's yard because he's gonna fucking shoot him." And then all of a sudden, I see shit trickling down. And that's when I realized, with the help of Stevie, of course, over here, that he did, in fact, send a round. What was it? What did he send?
It was a 243.
A 243 through a ceiling. At point blank range.
But he's lucky he didn't have a second story with people up there.
No, what he's lucky is that he didn't do something like this because his lovely wife was sitting behind him on the couch getting ready to go to work. And he's lucky he didn't go like this. See? That's what he's lucky about. You know?
So did the cops show up? Did
on.
the neighbors call?
No, nobody called. No, because he lives out in the middle. He lives out. I mean, I know you live north, you know, where your tent is and all that, right? When you go to your tent, right? And it's out in the middle of, that's where he lives. That's where he lives all the time.
Okay,
you know what I mean? He's out in the middle of nowhere, you know? But yeah, and so it was, so we joke about it. So anytime you ever hear one of us say, you know, the roof's gonna come down, that's what we're referring to.
But that must have frightened the shit out of him, though, what I was saying.
Yeah, it did. It was. It freaked him the hell out.
Has he gotten over it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really.
I know there was some. I saw some a young lady being rather nasty about it.
Well, yeah, there was those comments. There was those, you know. Well, who would ever do, you know? And she shouldn't have done that.
Well, she got a little pissy because that was the early days of another live stream kicking her live stream off her night.
Yeah, pretty much. But you know, that was a shame. That shouldn't happen. I mean, you know, they shouldn't be. Of course, it was an accident. You know, no man with a half a brain in his head is going to put a round through his fucking ceiling because he wanted to. So I mean, but
well,
Well, you know what I mean, Stevie.
Faster
didn't-
screwdriver.
You know, we're on here with him all the time, and you know, and he accepted the ribbon we were giving him. You know, but we didn't do it in a mean way. We were just, when we laughed all at the same time.
Well, yeah,
The-
that ribbon's gonna come. Obviously, that's gonna
But
happen.
right, but the other people weren't ribbon. They were.
Oh no! That's how
They
I.
were being downright mean and demeaning, and we didn't do that to him because he's our friend. We wouldn't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how I even heard. I don't remember what it was. Someone was talking about this nasty video by this chick, and I'm like, well, who the hell's that? I went, oh my god, what's she being mean about? So I actually listened for a minute. I'm like, whoa, I know him. I know him.
It still only has like 25 views. So,
well, yeah. I think that's all done now, right? That's all closed, right? Do that whole thing. She doesn't do any of that anymore, right?
Nope.
No.
Once in a blue moon, you see her pop up with her 6 people, but other than that, no.
Last time I went by to see if it was still on there. I think it was Uncle Cal. Was it? Is it Uncle Cal? Or Uncle Cal.
Yeah.
Cal, by the way, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you enjoyed the chat tonight. He's a favorite. Uncle Cal, right? He did it to her chat too. If he wasn't on. Uncle Cal tomorrow, okay, he'll wake up to whatever. And however long this fucking chat is, I don't know, however long we've been on here tonight, he will listen to the whole fucking chat.
Well, I want to talk to you about that when we go off air, though, Mike.
Yeah, and speaking of going off air, listen, it is
2:06.
2:06 Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to say thank you to the guys and gals out in the chat room that have been with us since 10 o'clock tonight.
And thanks for all the help.
Yeah, and listen, we're going to figure this thing out, okay? Quagmire ain't going away. And that is my channel either, but we're gonna figure it out, and we're gonna be here. Panel guys, thanks a million. Hang around. We'll shoot the shit in the thing after I close the thing out. All right, but listen, I may not be here next week anyway, so there probably won't be a Quagmire next week unless Ohio does it on his channel. All right, but anywho, thanks a million for coming. Peace. We're out of here.
Good night, everybody.